Did you know that Anchor is the easiest way to make a podcast? Let me explain. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone, the palm of your hand, or use a computer if you want. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you. For Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with absolutely no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Start by downloading the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. That's ANCHOR.FM to get started.
Yeah. All right, LA, can you throw the topic back up there for us? Everybody got to filter back in.
Which one was it?
What
would you do if your girlfriend still
texting her ex? Yeah. Mic check. I sound good over there?
Yeah.
All right. Let me see what everybody said.
All right. Now it sounds better.
Yeah. Good. Appreciate that. What up, everybody? We had some technical difficulties. Man, we about to kick it off, man. The topic is today, Styles are putting it back up there. And what would you do if your boyfriend or girlfriend is still texting their ex? What would you do if your boyfriend or girlfriend is still texting their ex? And also, we do Monday check-in. For everybody new, we do Monday check-in. And what that means is we want to know how you're doing personally, professionally, and business. Business means if you got a business outside of your work. If you don't, then just professionally as you're doing at work, and personally how you doing. One meaning that you want to jump in front of a bus and let it run you over. 10 that you're doing great. And you already know how we get down. This is your boy Black Knight 24. That is the LA Style, aka Stereo Styles, man. And you already know, man, it's Monday through Friday, 9 p.m. Central Time, with the best to whoever do it. Black Knight 24 and the LA Styles, man. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. We got another banger on it. Make sure you follow button, man. Please be follow button. We're on our road to 500, man. Sharing. And also be able to share the show on your social platform. And while you might as well go ahead and follow both of your boys on there. Just tap our avatar heads and just follow us. When we do giveaways, if you follow us on all our social media outlets and on stereo, you automatically in it to win it. You ready to kick it off, Styles?
Yeah, go ahead. Hold on. What the
heck is that? So, guys, let us know. It can be your spouse, your girlfriend, whatever that your partner is. They still texting their ex. Tell me how you feel about it. You might feel like I don't care. You might feel like, hey, I gotta kill it. What do you feel about it, man? Let's go to the queue. Let's see what we got.
Hey, y'all might not agree with this, but the movie You Got Served, you gotta add it to the black list, man. You gotta add it to the list of movies that black people must see. I mean, come on, it's a dance movie. Black people. Hey, it's even back when Lil' Kim was still fine. So just for that moment, just for that reason alone, you gotta add You Got Served to the must-see black list.
You Got Served?
No,
must see?
No, that.
Lil' Kim did look. That was when she looked at like Lil' Kim. I will give you that right there.
She's all right.
Mine. But no, man, I can't put that on must see. Not must see.
The black people movies? Nah.
I think that's a anybody movie. I wouldn't personally say it's a black person movie. I think it's any kind of movie. That just me. What you got? What you think about this style? That's off topic, but hey.
It's a straight no-go. Actually, put that at the bottom of the list.
God damn. There you go, E-Minds, man. Appreciate that thought, man. Make sure you hit that follow button, man.
Think about the list that you're trying to put on there. That you're trying to put it on there with. Movies like Friday, South Central, Minister Society, The Color Purple, shit like that.
Belly.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, but you got
And you saying you got served? Nah, that's not on a must see. You're not gonna see the movies that's all on a must see. Only are like just overall great movies. They got great story, great story told that we felt it. That's like, hey, our culture has to watch this to learn whatever they. It's not just a movie just to be a movie. Only one that's probably like that on that list is Friday, and You Got Served ain't nowhere close to a Friday to be put on the
hell
list.
no.
You don't learn nothing, and You Got Served. There's not a great story. There's some dancing, but it's not like entertainment. Like no, nah, it ain't on there. It ain't nowhere close.
Nowhere near, bro. Hey man, we
Coming to
appreciate you
America,
coming,
the
man.
original Coming to America on there, Boomerang
Yeah.
on there probably. Nah, you can't put that
Hell
on
yeah,
there.
Boomerang on there.
Life might even my life probably on there
Like,
too for black people.
hell yeah,
You
man.
not
Look,
putting You Got Served next to any of those titles I just named.
Harlem Night on there, bro. Come on
Harlem
now,
Night on there.
man. You look.
A
I
Rage in
don't know what
Harlem is
movies
on
you be
there. If y'all
watching, bro.
never seen that before, it's Whitaker. Rage in Harlem. Go check that out, man.
Yeah, now that mug gun tough too. So no, I couldn't definitely
I
put it down.
actually keeping it real, you probably a little bit disrespectful, to be all in all honesty. Like
A
everybody
little bit.
who in the movies that we just named, they might have to talk to you.
Talk to
You know what I mean? They
you.
gonna have to
Man.
ban your social medias. I
Hey,
don't listen. I don't know if Amarion them paid you to say that, but you cut that out.
yeah, bro. You going low key, bro. You gotta call them. You gotta call back in and apologize, bro. You got served. You just got served. Stop it. Well, let's go back to the
Nah.
topic. In your relationship, if your spouse is still texting her or his ex, also money check in for your boy. Uh, Personally, I'm at a 9. Professionally, I'm at a 5. I can't lie. Business, I'm still at an 8. So I'm still maintaining on business. Uh, Personal life is doing great. Professional life, so it's on some bull, but you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna maintain and pull through it, and that's what my check in is. Styles, you want to get your check in, and then I'm gonna go to the queue.
Uh, I guess personally, uh I'm at an 8, probably at a 7 because I'm hungry. Boom. Uh,
Okay.
business, business, business is nice, so I'm probably at a 9. It can always be better. That's why I put it at a 9, not a 10, because I could always get more. Professionally, which is I guess my job, I'm at a 0.
Yeah, damn. I submitted point 2.0.
So starting this week, as long as I got a 9 to 5, my professional shit is always at a 0 until I get
Okay.
rid of it. 9 to 5 is trash, man. That's on the upcoming. 9 to 5 is garbage, bro. They garbage. Yeah, they might have to just start contracting people. You know what I mean?
That's
Let me
true.
work the contract and let me show up whenever I want to, because 9 to 5 is garbage. Especially
Man,
when you in contracts like the ones we got.
man, hell yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll get back to that a little later. We got some shows coming up that we can partake on that script right there. Let us know, man. If your spouse is still texting their ex, how do you feel? What do you do? And what's going on in your
You
mind,
put them the
friend?
fuck up out of there.
God damn.
They get the fuck up out of there.
Gotta go.
I
All
might
right.
fuck around and start texting your sister. You got me
Yeah.
fucked up.
See, you
You got
just
me
don't
fucked
know.
up, bro.
You
Got me
go
fucked
on
up.
put the horns on. Go on
What
put
are
the
you
horns on.
texting?
I can see that.
What are you texting? What are you texting this nigga?
You know what I'm saying? He
Look,
just be asking me how I'm doing.
are they just like regular text, like it's just daytime and she texting motherfucker, or just like y'all laying in the bed and she's sneaking to text niggas?
I mean, you can make
There's
it
a
as heinous.
difference.
It's a difference to
They
me.
both bad, but one the emotional from an
I
emotional
mean, she's
standpoint,
sneaking.
you gonna get set
She's
off
sneaking.
way different than the
She's
other one.
sneaking. Both standpoints, she's
Nah,
sneaking. She ain't
nah.
telling you what she gonna lie to you once you figure it out and say, oh, I was just he asked me how my mama was doing. He was saying just good morning. Then why
Yeah.
y'all ex then? Y'all should still be together. In
Yeah.
my point of view, if he texting you good morning, so why you leave a person who care about your morning so much? Why you leave him there? If he's so important, then you should have been with him. Pardon my back. Let's go to the queue. Let's see what everybody else got to say, and then we'll come back and add to it.
I said, personally, I'm at a 10.
Okay.
Professionally, I'm at an 8. In business, I'm also at an 8. Doing good, doing good. How are y'all? I also just found out that Artie got some bodies in his backyard, but don't tell anybody. All right.
What else, man? We doing
Listen,
good, man. Good to
I'm
hear
tell
from
you,
you, man.
the word on these stereo streets is that, you know what I mean, Smitty expecting.
What? Oh, Smitty, you're going to have to come back to the quad. You got to come to the front now. We're going to have to lay these stereo hands on you and figure out what's going on. You a child, man. Congratulations. This is nine
Congratulations,
to
you know what I
five.
mean? You know
It's
what I mean?
nine. It's nine to five. And it's
Yeah,
so,
get that
man. Hey, man.
applause.
Make sure you let me know where you registered at so I can make sure I get your baby something, now. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
Make sure we hook them
it's a
up
big
real nice.
step. It's a big step for Smitty, you know what I mean?
For real. Hey, boy. How long is the employee gonna last after he don't gave you his sperm? Just want to
Oh, he got
know.
fired. I think he fired already, is what the word
Oh,
is.
damn. Okay. Well, we'll make sure he get a Black and Styles, you know what I'm saying, stereo onesie. We'll make sure we get it. And we got you on that. Appreciate that. Let's go to
Mm.
the queue.
I'm also fine with my spouse or my current texting their ex.
What? What?
Again,
Hold on.
listen, she's fine with it because she doesn't. She's gonna do it too.
Ah. See, that's a whole different thing right there. I
Look,
just don't.
coffee. I don't know if you was there Saturday. Smitty openly
What I
said
missed?
her and one of her ex lovers have sleepovers together, and
They still fucking?
they don't. No, she said no, but they got sleepovers. So I
Man, get
know
the hell
she at
out.
least texts them
Is he
motherfucker
gay?
if they have a
Is he
sleepover.
gay?
Listen,
Is he on
you
turn gay
got
or something?
you got to talk to her about that. Dog.
Smitty, you gotta let me know what's going on with this
She said
sleepover shit.
even in a relationship, most likely her friend would still have these sleepovers. Her ex lover would have these sleepovers, not just a regular
For
boyfriend.
what?
You got to ask Smitty that.
See, okay, Smitty. See, I need to know. First of all, is he gay? If he gay, I understand why his two girls can have a sleepover. But if he not, why is he sleeping over? And two, what for? And three, why he ain't getting it? I don't understand the sleepover. It's just not understanding. Let's go to the queue.
Yo, if my girl is texting her ex, then I would really have to analyze the relationship we in. If we having that kind of relationship where we open and text whoever we feel like texting, then so be it. If it's established in the beginning, text your ex. Have a good time. You know. But also I want to know the context of the texting. You know what I mean? Is it sexting? Are y'all actual genuine friends? Okay, great. Whatever your explanation is, don't be on some bullshit if my ex texts me. Just saying. Just saying.
Hey, Iman, aka Earl. Earl, I promise you, bro. Boy, you own one tonight. But I'm gonna get it juicy right now. I'm gonna get it real juicy. It first started off as just making, hey, how you doing? What's been going on? Happy birthday. But now this texting gonna turn into more of him like, you know what I'm saying? I miss being with you. He trying to get her back, or he just trying to hit again. But she ain't told you. You know what I'm saying? This was you know what I'm saying. Found why you know what I'm saying. She like, hey, can you look up a restaurant? All of a sudden, it's on her text screen, and boom, 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 you read it. And he was like, yeah, your booty looked nice other day when I saw you at the barbecue. Let me know what you feel about that, man. I already know what you feel about the style. If she texts her and they talking about he trying to push back up on her, and she just says, boy, stop. What you got with that, bro? What you do?
It's gonna be an elevator scene.
What you want? The Jay Z or you gonna be like Sweetie?
Well, she gonna be sweet.
God damn.
She gonna be sweet
God
when we
damn.
got off the elevator. The part that the camera couldn't see.
God damn. Yep, ladies and gentlemen, he headed to the horn. It's your boy Black Knight 24. That is DLA Styles. Let's go to the queue.
Hi guys, hope everybody has been having a rocking day.
What up, buddy?
As far as my check-in, I'm like 2.5 for I guess myself. For professional, I'm like I guess like a 3, and for like business, I'm like a 5. Having a rough week, but I'm making it, and I think it will have to be depending on what the relationship is between my boyfriend or significant other and their ex. If it's something that I feel like it should be called off, or they shouldn't be talking to them, or they don't have a reason to talk to one another, then I will let them know. They continue to do it after I let them know that it makes me uncomfortable, then there's no relationship. And I'm not texting them because they're an ex.
Okay. All right. Glad to hear that. Let us know if we can help you improve your check-in scores in any kind of way. Let us know. But my thing is this: I don't understand. To me, this is just me, and I might just be stubborn and what I'm saying, bullheaded, because I don't like to share. I just don't understand why you reaching back to partner. If you and partner are so great of friends, why y'all couldn't make y'all relationship work? I'm not understanding it. I can see if that was a one night stand and don't nobody know about it. Oops, I slept with my friend. But if y'all was in a full down relationship, I'm not understanding why y'all gotta still text. And if so, why? Let's go to the queue.
Well, for me right now, everything is neutral. Fives all the way the board. It's just that for me, everything affects everything else. So, um, if I find out that person that I'm in a relationship with is talking to or still texting their exes, it's either that they're going to be gone right away or soon enough. That's just how it is for me.
Damn, Artie said he ain't even playing. He couldn't bait from dope. He don't even care why they texting each other. He done. I think you and Artie just alike, huh?
Who that?
You and Artie, you done and he done right away, huh?
Oh, that I'm beyond done. I'm cheating on doing all type of shit before I get up out of there. I'm doing
Damn,
whatever
you
the fuck
don't
I
want
want
to
to
cheat
do.
it too?
I
You
mean, I
didn't say
figure
that, huh?
you cross the line. What we just talked about earlier. Once you cross a certain line, there ain't no coming back. If you up here texting niggas and sneaking to text niggas, you might as well sleep with them. You go, it's the same outcome regardless.
Right.
So I
Okay.
figure since the line been crossed, because some people they say, hey, sexually, you don't have to be sexual with somebody to be cheating. So you already cheated.
Right. If you don't
So
let me
so
know
what
about
so
some,
so
you
what's the point
cheating.
in me doing what I'm doing?
Yeah, it's true.
But
I feel you.
it's to me it's like a mistaken attachment issue that you can't let somebody go. Not everybody is meant to be your spouse. Not everybody is meant to be your friend or your boyfriend. I don't get how a lot of people, you and this individual has never been friends, but y'all can have a failed relationship, and now y'all can be friends after a failed relationship. So your
Yeah.
only aspect that you know or your only view of this person is something bad, but y'all friends now. But y'all wasn't friends before. So I don't get why y'all friends now. If y'all can be that close after something quote unquote severe, whether he cheated, his stuff small, let Smitty tell her he can't do oral, and she cutting a nigga loose if he can't do oral. He was sneaking doing shit he ain't got no business, or he or she goals were not progressive enough. You know what I mean? Like, as far as them going through life, they didn't want nothing for themselves. As far as like determination, motivation, as far as career wise, school wise, they weren't trying to do nothing. I don't know. Whatever the severity was, I don't get how. I mean, but this me though. You know what I mean? And maybe I'm weird, but I feel like if I broke up with you for any of those situations outside of us having a kid together, I don't see why I would even continue to talk to you.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
If you
That
violated any one of those to where we couldn't even be in the situation, I don't get how I'm gonna knock you down back to being a friend, knowing that you still either untrustworthy or you was a liar or you was sneaky, you know what I mean, or you just don't progress. You can't even be in my circle if you don't progress. Let
Not at
alone, why would I
all.
keep you in a circle if you a liar? If you sneaky, you talk behind people's backs. Any of the rules that I would have broke up with you. Why am I keeping you around for? You a woman, I'm
Yeah.
a man. You a woman with bad vagina. Why am I keeping you around, bro?
well,
What if I broke up with
that,
you for that? Because me to break up with a nigga for that. What if I broke up with? Why am I keeping you
I'm with
around?
her.
For what?
I'm with Smitty. If it's bad, bro, the box bad. Ain't no need to be. How can you proceed?
So why are we cool? Right now, anytime that you even come out my crib, you damn near cock blocking.
Oh no, that's what you doing. Cause I don't want that no more.
So why would I cock block myself? Why would I invite you over here? When I can invite
Yeah.
something that's progressive over here, that's productive over here. It don't make no
And I
sense.
know it's
But it's me, man. To me, you just
I,
carrying long baggage into your next
right.
situation, whatever your next situation is, and then that don't work. But now you got another dude or another woman that now you cool with, quote unquote cool with, and you move on to another relationship, and that don't work. And now you cool with them, and then you bring them up with you to your next relationship. Like, what are we
No.
doing?
Hey,
You
that's that.
just bringing
That's that
baggage,
side piece.
motherfucker.
That's
So I
that
got
side piece.
yeah, and I got
I know.
6 ex lovers that I'm all cool with. You know what I mean? But she cool though. You know what I mean? We just all kick it sometimes, go to movies
Nah.
together. Like what?
Well, you can keep kicking it with, cause we ain't gonna kick it.
Nah.
Cause I look at it like this right here. In that situation, yeah, I know some women gonna say they ain't got no bad box. That's a lie. But two, if they still hanging on, I know from a dude situation, they trying to hit. Niggas out dudes out here trying to hit. I don't care what you say. I slip up
Man, they
one
gonna get in
time.
where they fit in.
So Liz, it's your boy Black Knight 24. That is the LA style. Make sure y'all hit that follow button. Let's go to the queue.
Good evening. Happy Monday to LA Styles and Black Knight 24. Happy Monday.
Chocolate Monet.
Monet in the house. Chocolate Monet. Appreciate that. How you doing today? Shout out to Chocolate Monet.
Honestly, I would say stump the yard before I even said you got served. You got served was a little corny. I'm sorry.
God
Man,
damn.
y'all better not be saying none of that stuff on the list. And I'm still putting stuff on the list as we talk. And we got shit on there probably like soul food. Man, y'all better get
Right.
both of them joints
Ooh.
up out of there, man.
Man, I'm both of
Somebody
them.
up there
They at the
shaking
kids'
their
table.
ass.
They at the
Man,
movie table.
listen,
Wish they could
I
have made the list.
both of the shits y'all just said, and I don't need to put this movie on there, but I put it on there way before I put these two. I put Players Club on there before I put these motherfuckers. I put Hustle and Flow on
God,
there, and I don't even like that movie on there before I put this motherfucker on. Before I put any one of those two on there.
God damn, man. Let's go to the queue.
I believe there's no reason to still text an ex because what is there possibly to talk about? Only time there should be any type of communication with an ex is if there's a child involved. Other than that, what is there for us to talk about? There's nothing that needs to be said at all. So I feel like we shouldn't even have each other's way of reaching out to each other. You know what I'm saying? That's just my personal opinion on it, though.
Facts.
Shout out Monet.
Big
You know what I
facts.
mean?
Chocolate Monet, thank you. Thank you, Chocolate Monet. What are we talking about? If we got something to talk about, we shouldn't break up.
Bro, listen to something. I don't think you properly some people didn't properly move on.
That's what I'm
I don't know what
saying.
everybody's reason is because some people do think they're like, oh no, but we still friends because we went through that with uh no disrespect because KDG, you know what I mean? She's open. She done said it openly before. She does that. With, you know what I mean? She's cool with some of her was cool with some of her ex. I know what her current situation is now. I would assume, you know what I mean, if I know Blake,
No,
that he don't
that's
really
cut
rock
off.
with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But before that, she
Blake
was like,
sitting over
nah,
here with me.
nah. I'm like, what? What are you doing at? Why are
Mm.
you even mentally worried about how they day went, where they're eating for dinner? Nigga, I don't even like you, nigga. You just broke my heart. Well, I broke your heart. Why? How are we cool?
See, this how you
And
know
if ain't
people just
nobody
be full of.
heartbroken, then it wasn't no emotions invested in the first place. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird to me. I ain't gonna
Right.
lie. It's gonna stay weird. I don't understand it.
You don't even care sometimes about your own current relationship person, how they day went. Cause just because you don't care about nobody day. So why you don't care about somebody day that took you through a bad situation? I'm not buying it, man. I'm not buying it. Let's go to the queue.
Styles, man, you too serious, bro. I didn't say it was on the top of the list. Number one, it was just a joke. So chill out, bro. Chill out. Get you some pussy. Relax your ass. And secondly, I said it's on the list for the purpose of Lil' Kim. Just laugh. Chill. It's Monday, bro.
Oh no, trust me. At this selection, I'm laughing inside. I'm frustrated that you even do that. You know what I mean, to the black culture. Actually, we might cancel you after this show.
Yeah,
The black culture might cancel you for throwing it up there. You know what I mean? A Lil' Kim, her face was nice on there. Her body has some work done though. I don't know. I had to rewatch it. I ain't watched it in years.
I know what he's saying.
Rightfully so.
That was the last time you saw Lil' Kim. Now you
Nah,
can't. Now
but
we got
it can't be a
the new
classic
Kim.
just because she in it though. It can't be put on the list just because she in it. And she walk around look like Michael Jackson. Now they ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah, damn man. Look, you know what? Man, let's go to the queue, man. Y'all gonna stop doing that to Lil' Kim, man. She can't help. She thought she went to Doctor Miami, but she went to Doctor, you know what I'm saying, South Angeles. She didn't go to Doctor Miami. She went to South Angeles. Let's go to the queue.
She went somewhere overseas. She went to motherfucking Doctor Little Tokyo or some shit over in China.
Let's go to the queue.
I know your big overgrown ass didn't say no damn boom.
What?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man?
I have. What you talking about, Miss Norris? Big little sis,
And you
what
come in
talking about?
hostile as a motherfucker for no reason, no
Always.
respect, not how y'all
It's
doing,
Monday.
what's up, y'all, any of that.
Everybody else came in the crib and they was like, "What's up? How y'all doing? Happy Monday." You just jump in the crib like, "I know y'all didn't say what."
Just looking to fight for no reason, though. You gotta relax.
Always want to fight. That's why you was never grandma's favorite.
What Jamie at? Come get your woman.
Jamie ran away. He
Come
ran
get your
away.
woman, man. Take the
Can't
phone
take
away
him
from
no
her.
more. Let's go to the queue.
Dang it, Smitty. Now I'm going to have to take out everybody that thinks because of you. I'm telling you, I like these people. Why do you have to tell everybody my business?
That's Smitty's job, for those of you who don't know. She's the professional snitch on stereo. You know what I mean? Yeah. She will find your business and put it out there. All right. She's like the female Sherlock Holmes. She sniff out fakeness in an instant.
In a minute.
She can hear it in your voice.
For y'all don't know, Smitty is our fact checker, researcher, and you know,
shit starter.
She gonna get all that. If you blowing BS, she gonna find it, and she gonna get it back to us before the show ends. So you know, shout out to Smitty.
She gonna get it to Artie, and then Artie gonna call in on something.
Yeah, man. Them two need some help. Let's go to the queue.
Y'all goddamn childish. I'm not fucking pregnant. Don't start rumors on this goddamn app.
That's
what the dude said. That's what homie said. Listen, my bad. Homie said that. You know what I mean? So I apologize. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers out there. Hey, man, listen. Don't be putting that shit out there, y'all. All right.
Bro, but she sound very. You know how pregnant women, they get high in emotions when they pregnant. So maybe that could be what it is. Maybe she just didn't want everybody to know yet.
Listen, if the information is wrong, we apologize. We're not spreading. You know what I mean? We're not trying to spread rumors. You know what I mean? Angelique has said it on the rumor report, so I just wanted to ask you about it because you was in here.
Oh, that's what she was talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, and that's what they said on the Breakfast Club. They said you with child, so I don't know. Let's go to the queue. What would you do? What would you do if your spouse is still texting their ex? What would you do?
Nah, guys, I'm just playing around with y'all, man. I love y'all.
All right, I'm still not coming to your house because I believe in somebody's back there.
Listen, that's it. That is it. I've had it with the two of you. I will no longer be your fucking punching bag on this damn show. I'm a good American woman.
What?
Treat me as such. First of all, I don't cheat on people. I trust you.
You don't sound
after
like
you walk through the fires of hell. But I trust people. That's all. Y'all making this into something that is not, damn it.
It don't look, that whole statement You know what I'm saying? Read like you was reading it off the same cue card Derek Jackson was reading his off. You know what I'm saying?
which
That's what it
which is
sounds
also
like.
the same one that Donald Trump read his inauguration off of.
So it didn't sound like it was true. I'm not saying it wasn't true. It just sounded that way. It didn't come across sincere. If you know what I'm saying, just let you know. But if you say so, I'm with you. If you say it, let's go to the queue.
If my ex were texting me, I would say, "Stop it. Stop it. There's a reason why I divorced you. I don't want you texting me. What the are you doing?" That's what I would say to my ex. But yeah, she don't text me, fellas.
Goddamn, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
I'm
Listen,
sorry to hear that, Dave. What's
listen.
up?
Now, this might be like a kind of a contradiction a little bit, just a little bit, but it's actually two different situations. But if mine's texting me, I'm going over there.
Oh, of course. Not if I'm in a relationship. If I'm in a relationship, I'm not
Man,
going. But if I'm
listen,
single,
listen.
I'm
Uh,
jumping. I'm just telling you the truth. If I'm single and she in a
listen,
relationship,
bro.
I don't care about her relationship. Shut up,
This is what I'm
Styles.
saying.
Don't go
I
there.
care about mines. I care about mines, which is why I can't let that slide. But if she's out the blue, mines hit me. Listen, it ain't no long conversation and all that type of shit, though. You know what I mean? But I might be, I can't say too much because Angie in the room sleep. But
Don't incriminate yourself, bro. Hey,
yeah,
don't
yeah, yeah.
incriminate yourself. Let's go to the queue.
But on the real, when I had it that when I was in my relationship, my third one, and my first ex messaged me, and I didn't even know that it was the same chick. She messaged me on a different account. I let my girl know right away.
Why would
So
you?
Wow.
I ain't
Why
got
do you do
nothing to
that?
hide from.
Why do you do that?
If you gonna
Wow.
ignore her, then ain't no point in bringing it up.
Right. I'm just so basically, I already know your girl didn't believe you because she gonna be like, "Why you tell me if you ignored it? You guilty of something?" Because that's
All
what
right,
I would
boom.
say. Nah, you guilty.
I'm put this out there, right, for ladies that's in here. We as men, right, and I don't know about every single one, so this is always the majority. All right, when it sounds like I'm speaking for everyone, I'm actually speaking on the majority. All right, boom. We as men automatically assume your ex is contacting you. All right.
Automatically.
Or random niggas on the lower end is always in your DMs trying to smash. So we always know that there's some nigga around some motherfucking where. It's not a surprise. And I don't want to hear it every day. I don't need to hear it every day that somebody's trying to contact you. Your ex trying to contact you or somebody in your inbox. We don't need to know that. So no, she ain't gotta tell me that. Just tell me if it's some potent information that's relative to me having to whoop somebody ass like he's sending you dick pics or some shit like that. If not, we don't need to know about it. I mean, I would assume that's the way on both
Yeah.
sides. You know what I mean? Women, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean,
I
already,
definitely
I
don't
don't.
want.
If you weren't gonna act on that, I didn't see what was the reason for telling me.
Yeah.
And snitch on
Now
yourself,
I can
man.
see Artie. If you went over there and smack and you back to tell her like you said to me, I just want to be honest with you. I want to and smash. And I understand you ain't tell me, but just no reason for you to for what? Bring it
Your voice
up
breaking up a
our
little bit,
relationship
Coffee.
right. I mean, go to the queue and I'll fix it right quick.
Yeah.
Black Knight, LA Styles, what is good? Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. I am mentally drained from WrestleMania. I think I hate wrestling again. Anyway, relationships. Spouses still texting their ex. I gotta be honest, I don't really give a fuck. Text whoever fuck you want, I don't give a shit. But then again, that's why I don't do relationships, because they involve caring, and that's just not a thing I can bring myself to do. I promise you, I wish I could. I didn't wake up wanting to be this guy, but it works for me.
Damn, nah, it sounds like you got an arty situation going on, man, to the extreme.
Man, now you
Somebody
gonna
done
have to
fucked
tell
you
us,
up.
man, who was it in my Dominican brother who took you down through that, bro? Like, somebody took you down through there and tore you apart, bro. We gonna have to figure out. I already got like 15 women that did him like that. We want to know what's the one who did you like that, man. Let's go to the queue. It's your boy Black Knight 24. That is the LA Styles, man.
And
Make sure you hit that follow
oh,
button.
on the side
Go ahead.
note, Nas, WrestleMania was borderline garbage.
No, no borderline.
I
It
was getting
was
my
garbage.
haircut Sunday, and I seen the second show. Cause I think they had a show Saturday and Sunday. I didn't even care to even watch it, but it was on TV because my barber like watching wrestling still. And what I seen was garbage.
Oh yeah. Let's go to the queue.
Look, and unless you got the magic cure for headaches, y'all just doing the show is enough. But no, I've just been banging with a nice little migraine for like the past week and a half. But I mean, I also still text my exes, but
What?
it's established that we're not gonna be nothing more, and we're not hitting
Mm-mm.
on one another. It's strictly just friendship, and if they can't handle that or understand that, then I don't talk to them after that. I let them know I'm with somebody else. I care about this person, and I'm not trying to get back with you. You're an ex for a reason. End of discussion. And
What?
as far as like
Oh
my
my
significant
god.
others, they really only text their exes if they have a child involved. But other than that, most of them have never really reached back out to their exes. So it's really about what the reasoning is behind texting your ex or whatever.
Okay.
Look. I see a
Go ahead.
pattern.
Go ahead.
I see a pattern that is
Go
something that
ahead.
most men really don't do. Starting to see like
It's
men
only
don't do it, but
women,
women do it. Women do.
man.
We got two in here so far. I haven't heard one dude to say he do it, but I've heard two women so far say they do it. Right now, you just
Because
said, Bunny. There's what Bunny just testified to. Hold it to hold it. Listen, soon as when you hold that button, you know what I mean, to give your comment, that's your hand on the Bible. You testifying that what you saying is the truth and nothing but the truth. So help you God. She just, you know what I mean. So I'm hoping this ain't perjury.
I hope it
Right?
ain't.
So boom, you just testified that I just heard you say, oh, because an X is an X for a reason. I'm
Come on now,
assuming
you
that
better go
X
there.
for a bad reason. So why are they a
Well,
friend? Is
yes.
what I'm
Come
trying
on,
to figure
preach.
out. What's your reason for your ex being an ex, but now being a friend, buddy? I want to know what puts them in the friend category
Mm-hmm.
now if they couldn't
Yeah.
make it. Because even a relationship is still that partnership is not only a boyfriend girlfriend, it accentuates the friend part of it. Y'all have to be cool. Now they failed at being your partner. They failed at being your friend also in the same
Yes, it
sense.
did.
So how they fail the partner slash friend and then drop down to just being the friend? They just
I,
failed both.
I don't understand because I thought in a relationship, I mean, just for me, you build from a friendship into a relationship. So if you fail me in the relationship, I was counting on our friendship, our bond, our foundation to make sure that our relationship could be strong. And if we failed in the relationship, we have splintered off from each other. And there's no need for me to, what I'm saying, talk on any level. Because my friend would have made sure that, what I'm saying, that her man was good in my situation. So for me, we don't have no words. I mean, I'm not one of them people like I'm in the store and I passing by, I say, what up? But that's pretty much it. It depends on how we broke up. If we broke up in a nasty way, I ain't gonna say nothing to you. And I tell you, don't speak to me now. I'm not in that level right there that I want to speak to you. We don't have nothing to talk about. That's just me personally. It's your boy Black Knight 24. Let's go to the cube.
Styles, it's not called oral. It's called Don Maroni. I told you last time. Say it
What
with
the
me.
hell?
Don Maroni. Don
Don Maroni.
Maroni. Thank
What
you.
is Don Maroni?
That,
Don't know
that that's what she called head.
what? Oh no, I
Yeah.
ain't look. First of all, I'm like Smitty. You and Bunny got to stop just coming up with names for stuff. I'm sick and tired of this. I don't want on enough. Everybody got a different name for something that was simple. It's called head. That's what we're gonna leave it at. 2021 is just head. It ain't Romy. It ain't Susasa. No, man. I'm tired of all these new damn words, bro.
It was
You
a
don't have
fellatio?
me. Look, head. I don't need nothing new.
Mm.
It ain't changed. Unless you finna add a magic touch that I ain't never had before, it's gonna be head. If you add something new to it, we can call it a new dish. They don't call cornbread a bread that rises. It's still cornbread until you put until you put it on top of the stove. Then it's called hot water cornbread. If you don't do nothing different, it's the same as it's always been. Let's go to the queue. I'm sick of this.
As a person that is demisexual, I don't personally make connections with people because of their sex or the way they look or anything like that. I make connections with someone based on their personality and how I feel about them. And that's not going to change just because we broke up. Especially if we can both be a big person about the whole breakup, talk about why we broke up and why we didn't work, and go from there. Like I said last time, I'm friends with all of my exes because they came back to me as a man and was like, look, I fucked up. I did X, Y, and Z. I didn't mean to hurt you the way I did. And hopefully, you don't hold any ill will towards me. And I don't. And for that reason, we can be friends. And we also established the fact that there is no us anymore. We both established that there is no us getting back together, but we make really great friends. We can sit and talk and communicate and stuff like that. And we don't have to talk about anything sexual, or they don't look at me like that.
First of all, that last part, they don't look at you like that. That's a lie. If I thought you was fine before and I thought you was sexy before, I still think the same thing now. I will just tell you what you want. Let me tell you what they doing. They doing what a lion do. They are waiting on that one day you get out your relationship, they're gonna try to pounce on. So tell me this right here, Bunny. If you was outside of there, you was single for about like 6 months, and one of them wanted to rekindle something, would you? Or that's just off the table entirely? If it's off the table entirely, I guess. But if you're single and you might, what I'm saying, let somebody come through, let me know. Let's go to the queue.
The only reason that I could think of that people will contact their ex is either one, they're in a down spot in their life and really need someone,
Ooh.
or two, they have some regrets. And that's the only thing that I could think of.
Okay. What you got on this style? I heard you.
Yeah, it sound like Artie out here snitching on him, I want to know why does it seem like to be a thing that women is doing? That's how I know it's emotions is tied, because we know y'all emotional beings. If it's emotions involved, I can't mess with you. You got emotions tied to a nigga that ain't there, or they ain't supposed to be there.
I just don't. If we was bring law, do not admit that wrong trying to buy them. That's A. And me. Most dudes don't. If we broke, no need for me to tell you was right. Why would I tell you right? You together? I ain't had nothing to say out. It's over. Unless I think I'm gonna sneak back in. That's just me.
Oh, hey, I just heard that Smitty was pregnant. Mazel tov. What's good? I could cater like your baby shower if that's what you want. Just like holla at your boy, boy or girl.
Yeah, damn. Appreciate that, Nines, man. She said that was a rumor that was on the Breakfast Club. That is not true. She said it's not true.
That's what she said.
But she said, you thinking about going half on one, she got the other half for you now.
Mm-hmm.
If my spouse is texting her ex on her phone, still, fam, she can text that ex all she wants. She's just doing it by herself. That simple. We're not having a conversation about it. You could do. I had no hard feeling. You could do that by yourself. You're not texting your ex with me around. Sorry.
Big facts. Appreciate that, Jizzy.
What you gotta say about that?
They ain't got nothing to say. Let's go to the queue.
If my spouse was texting their ex, I would simply want to know why, and if they were actually friends. Like, if they had maintained a friendship through the whole thing, and they broke up mutually, then I would give them the benefit of the doubt, because I myself would consider being friends with an ex if we had broke up mutually. If we just were no longer compatible, or if we realized we weren't compatible, but there was no malice, then I would continue being friends if there was an actual friendship built into the relationship. Or if we were friends first, then I would maintain that.
M333. I understand it. I understand it. I salute you and I respect your opinion. I just don't understand it. I just don't know what's there. I mean, once we create something, if we was friends at first, right? We great friends. If my friend did something that I felt like caused our friendship more than to be fractured in a relationship just means y'all distance right now. Y'all trying to work through your problem. But if my friend did something to me in a friendship that was unforgivable, that I felt like we couldn't be friends no more, hey, we ain't gonna be business partners either. Unless I cannot get out that business deal. So I would say if we're in a relationship and you did something that I felt like goes against the codes and the morals and the beliefs in our relationship, how are we gonna turn around and be friends unless we co-parent? Now we co-parenting, I have to learn, I have to say this is not about me. I gotta be a bigger person for my children. Right? So dad can be a bigger person. Dad is mad at Black. Black Knight is mad at dad. Black Knight like you soft as hell. PH. Soft. Dad like, hey bro, this is for my kids. I'm gonna be battling myself internally, but dad will win over because they're my children. I love my children more than I love myself. But just with no children, oh no. Black Knight winning every time. Like hell no, cut that loose. Deuces. Saranara.
God, goddamn.
LIG, let it go. There's no need for it. But there's just
God damn. Bang, bang,
bang.
bang.
It's dead. Let's go to the queue.
Hey y'all, it's Player.
What up, play with it?
But I just wanted to come in here and say real quick that I agree with the gentleman who just spoke. I would hope that he would tell me, my spouse would tell me. If my spouse doesn't tell me, I'm gonna be looking at him like, and you hit this from me because, like, if it was nothing, just tell me so at least I know what's up. So if I see the bitch in the street, she not like, oh, I hit your nigga up and this, that, and the third happened. I can put her on blast and be like, no, I know exactly what happened because he let me know. You get what I'm saying? So I would rather know than not know. But to each his own.
I feel you on that play with. Me personally, that I can see a woman wanting her man to tell because women are petty like that. They can have an innocent conversation and try to turn it into something like, I got one up on you. Dudes, I don't want to know. I already know I picked a woman that is very attractive that other people want. I already know that. I know that dudes should be shooting at you. We supposed to have a respect enough that I know you're gonna shut that down the same way I'm gonna shut that down. But I will say other women will try to do that against you. Let's go to the queue.
Hi guys, I'm new here. My rating, I would say for my day is maybe a 5. It's been okay.
Okay.
As far as this topic goes, no, you cannot text your ex. I won't say
Facts.
to block your ex because I mean there could be a situation like let's say your ex comes up with HPV or something. There's not like a real test for males to get screened for HPV, so that's a valid reason for your ex to reach out to you. Let's say your ex's mom died and y'all grew up in church together or something. That's a valid reason for your ex to reach out to you.
But don't worry about your ex's birthday. No.
Thank
Don't worry
you.
about, don't randomly, oh, you popped in my head. Hey, stranger. No, I don't care how long you knew each other. And
Facts.
if the ex randomly texts you and gets on that other shit like, oh, don't let me get you in trouble, then that's when you have to block the ex. Or I'ma block you.
Come
God
on
damn.
now. That's what I'm talking about,
God
man.
damn.
Welcome to the show right there, man. We appreciate that you being here, man. Hope you hear something that make you come back. We're here every Monday through Friday, 9 p.m. Central Time with your boy Black Knight 24 and the LA Style, aka Stereo Style. Make sure you hit that follow button. And I'm definitely with her 1,000%. Ain't nothing we can talk about. We ain't got nothing like that. Only way
They just
I
want
can
to
see
chill.
in a situation, only way I can see in a situation like that is that we go through something that's so traumatically that always bond us together, right? So if if you was if if my mother died in a fire and we was both there and we was in there deep trying to help pull her out and we had a friendship and we hooked up for about like a good 30 days and figured out it didn't work, we got something other than our relationship that bonds us together. So I can take that. But it ain't gonna be no texting here and there. It's gonna be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Sorry about your mom and you know what I'm saying, her passing. Hope you're doing okay. I know this is the day you lost her on. That's what that text gonna be. Matter of fact, I'm gonna copy and paste that text every time on that day.
Maybe.
That's just gonna be the strength of our text message because we have something else that bonds us. But nah, we ain't gonna be that. Let's
Listen,
go to
man,
the queue.
it's your
Go
boy
ahead.
Black Knight 24 and your boy LA Styles, aka the LA Styles, aka the one and only, the phenomenal Stereo Styles. Y'all make sure to hit that follow button, man. Make sure you hit that share button also for your boys. We here
Yes,
bringing y'all
sir.
real conversation, playful activity. It's a family oriented round table. Right now, I'm actually at a table right now with empty chairs. You know what I mean? And mentally, I'm visualizing everybody here like the family. You know what I mean? Smitty, of course, on the opposite end because we can't sit together. We can't even be close because she always just starting shit. You know what I mean? So we here. Welcome to the table. This is we are two of the initiated, and the best believe that we are the initiated.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
and welcome to the table, man. Let's have these conversations. Uh, don't nobody take anything too serious. I will say some shit off the wall from time to time. All right, but I will say a lot of real shit too. I'm gonna keep it real. So please don't be offended. Don't take it personally. All right. With that, we're gonna get back to the
And
queue. Go ahead,
and
Coffee.
we and yeah, I'm about to go to. And we just have conversations that usually you can't have with your normal friends, or if you do, they gonna give you the same point of view that you already thinking. This is a way that we can talk about real topics and be able to help each other from our own experience going through situations. So no answer is wrong, no answer is right. All of these from your point of view. The conversation is to open your mind to other thoughts. So if it move you, hit the follow button. If it don't, hit the follow button. Let's go to the queue.
Okay, Black Knight Styles. I can see how y'all would think that like it would be a early situation because of just how I go about shit, but this was completely accidental. Like I was in a relationship and then we had an amicable split, and like we still cool. Like I don't really call her or text her, but like I could and say hi and it would be cool. Then like all of a sudden I just like kept going through bodies and going through bodies and going through bodies. And one day I looked up and I had 30 and I was just like, well, fuck it. In for a penny, in for a pound. So like, this is completely accidental.
God damn. Then I fucked our boy up. Winning. Can't trust him.
Boy, every time they do you like that. Every damn time. You think you got you one.
Can't trust
Knock
him.
you up. Can't live without her. Can't live with her.
Oh,
God
we on the verge of living without them. Once they finish the rest of these little vagina clone, silicone vagina joints, it's over for these motherfuckers.
man, you gotta cut it out.
I'm with the
You gotta
most.
cut it out,
I
boy.
want the one with all the perks on it too.
Let's go to the queue.
I mean, most of the guys that I've ever dated have dated crazy women. So, of course, they're not going to talk to their exes if their exes were crazy ass bitches, would you? I mean, shit.
You're all
But
crazy,
for
buddy.
me, reasons for like most like there's only been like one or two guys that I've dated that like have really fucked me up, and I don't talk to them. Like they have really did some really fucked up shit, and I don't talk to them. But other than that, it's been like I've either broken up with most of my boyfriends. Actually, I've broken up with them, and it's because I either didn't see us working out in the long haul, or they literally did nothing, and I just lost all like romantic feeling towards them. Like, or they weren't good in bed, or they weren't good for
Damn.
conversation or life growth as far as like a romantic partner.
Okay.
So the question is then, why do they still stick around? Why do you still
Try to
keep
get
them
this take
around?
a shot.
This is what I want to know. The people that's out here friend zoning ex lovers. What's the actual purpose? Right? You just cut somebody off. You just got rid of them out of your life for a particular reason that you either disliked very strongly or you hate it. Where there's something they just didn't live up to. Like, nah, that I'm good on that. But yet you didn't get rid of them completely. What are you getting from keeping them around? Because this is what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out why they still there. If that's the case.
Yeah, I don't understand it. Let's go to the queue.
Wait. So when you get a relationship with a girl, you supposed to try to be their friend too? Oh, okay. I've made a terrible mistake.
Yeah, you did. You ain't about to get to know them. You just want the box.
Yeah. It's the reason why you got so many boxes, brother.
And now you got a ice box where your heart used to be.
Let us find out that Smitty baby is by you. Let us find out.
You gonna
Yeah,
be a
man,
Maury.
baby.
You and Smitty gonna be a Maury.
Are you the father?
Damn, baby,
Let's
you
go.
don't look nothing like me. You look just like you.
He'll look just like you. She gonna be like, look at his eyes, look at his nose. Let's go to the queue.
And middle name
Go ahead.
Knives.
Knives, not knife. Knives. Let's go to the queue.
Or I just felt like I was hindering them from like actually being in a relationship that they needed to be in. Because like I said, damaged people hurt people, and I was very damaged when I was dating a lot of these people. I still have some growing to do, and I felt like at a certain point the relationship hit a wall and we weren't going to grow anymore as partners, as lovers. But as far as friendship and stuff, we could grow together. We could talk about stuff. I could help them, like walk them through some things, help them get over like emotional walls, and they could do the same for me, and we could just grow that way. Like there's some people that are meant to be there to get you to a certain point in life, and then you branch off for them. But that doesn't mean you have to necessarily kill the whole thing, because they could still be valuable in a way, or they're still needed in your little tree of life. But I broke up with most of them, and it was for very valid reasons, nothing harsh.
Hey, you said something that triggered something. You right. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes a relationship is like a branch off a tree, right? Once the branch break off, it ain't good for nothing no more. So all you can use it for is firewood. So why do you keep the branch that can't grow any leaves on it, can't grow any blossoms on it? Why do you keep it?
You know
There's
what I
no
think is
need for it.
happening?
What's that?
I got this, right? Because women, this is what I'm getting. I'm listening, I'm trying to put together the pieces for
I
y'all.
know you're finna go with this.
I know I'm putting together the pieces for y'all. And this is what I think some of y'all are doing. Now I don't know this to be fact, but this is what I think some of y'all are doing, and this is what's causing these dudes to be in the friend zone. So ladies, let's listen to this. That has these dudes in the friend, that has ex-lovers in the friend zone. Whereas these dudes previously friends of yours that you then slept with, it didn't work out, and then you just bust them back down to being friends. Because that's another thing about why dudes don't like girls that have male friends in the first place. Women sleep with their
True.
male friends, bro. They start
That do.
relationships with male friends. And then like, oh no, but we just got this chemistry. It didn't work as a relationship, but we still cool because we was cool before we did anything. Is that the reason why
Yeah.
you keeping him around? Because he was a friend before. Y'all got to stop that. Because if I
LL
wasn't a
did.
friend with you and we didn't build a previous bond, and our only initial bond is of a relationship. Once that relationship goes south, I feel like I don't need you no more. Whatever place you feel, right? Whatever. Okay, so Bunny, whatever place that dude feels that you think is his place now for you to grow and learn something from him, your new dude's supposed to be filling that spot. You shouldn't need another dude for nothing.
For real. Okay, y'all know it's 10 o'clock, and every time we get to the 1 hour of the show, we always throw a curveball. So your spouse is still texting his or her ex. What if you go to them and you tell them to stop, and they won't stop? What would you do then? You find out they're still doing the texting. What would be what you'll do? Let us know. It's your boy Black Knight 24. That is the LA Styles. Make sure you hit that follow button. Let's go to the queue.
This remind me before, like, I mean, my friend asked me, like, hey bro, what you gonna do if your ex is going to text you again or message you again or talk to you again? What you gonna do? What do you? And then I asked, what do you mean ex? Your ex girlfriend? Oh, the ex girlfriend. Okay. What? What you gonna do if she texts you or talk to you something like that? What you gonna do? This is what I told him.
Mm-hmm.
I will put letter S to my ex, and that's what I'm gonna do. What do you mean? And then
Facts.
add the
Did he
S
get you
into
some?
ex. I will sex her. That's it.
Hey, I knew where he was going. Appreciate that, Prince. Let's go to the queue. We got another one.
Right. The guy said the reason why you're going to talk to your ex is you want to add S to ex, and that's what it means to sex her. Am I right? Right.
Facts.
Who's
Big
this?
facts.
Trump. You
Yeah.
did see his name, right, Coffee?
I saw his name, bro.
Press
Saw his
Trump in
name,
here in the building.
bro. Look, bro. I gotta get everybody. They chance.
Hit that fire. Hit that fire for President Trump. You know what I mean? He blessed your boys with a feature. Coffee. We finna okay, Coffee back. We
Yeah.
got
Let's
to
go to
run
the
through some
queue.
of these messages to get y'all
I
caught
am.
up.
All right, I'm gonna go.
Before I even continue to be friends with them, I let them know off rip. Nothing sexual. We not friends with benefits. We not ain't none of that. We ain't smacking cheeks. We ain't getting no Donna Romy. We ain't getting none of that. None of that's happening. Ain't nothing clapping
Oh,
over here at all unless we go to a Marvel movie and we clapping at the end of the movie. That's it. But
y'all
ain't
can go
nothing
out.
happening. We not getting back together. I've literally been, I would go years, stretches of years with and not be in a relationship. And still would not take my exes back at all. You're an ex for a reason. We can be friends. If you can accept that, we can be friends. But we not getting back together. I have not redated an ex, and I will not start redating exes.
Okay, facts. I feel you on that.
Also, like, because I noticed that the ladies seem to be wanting to talk to their exes and shit like that. This is something I used to say to, like, past girls I've talked to, and, like, even girls that are my own girls. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'll just tell them straight, like, you're his friend. He ain't your friend. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? 'Cause he's only a
Facts.
friend based off of circumstance, because that's what you're allowing him to be. You give him the inch, he's gonna go. He's gonna go for it. That's just how we are as men, man. It's just real.
Big fat dizzy.
If Chimera wanted to text any of his exes, I would allow him to because I have trust in him. We have instilled trust in one another to know if he wanna go do something, he gonna let
You
me
don't have
know.
a choice.
Or if he does not trust himself around someone, he's not gonna be around them. That's just that. And that was for any of my exes. If one, I'm not paying your phone bill, so I don't give a crap who you texting. You gonna text who you texting. Second of all, if we together and I can't trust you to text your ex, then what we together for? I can't trust you to do nothing. Like, until you show me otherwise, until I seen for a fact that ex is legit trying to make 100, like she's 100% trying to get you back, then I'm not gonna care. And then if I see she's trying to get you back and you don't shut down any of her advances, then I'm not. Then until I see that, you aren't shutting down her advances and she's making advances, I don't care that you're texting her. People can be friends. Platonic. I don't know where it cut off, but if you're texting your ex and I can't trust you to text your ex, then we shouldn't be together. I 100% instill 100% of trust into whoever, whatever partner I'm with until they show me otherwise. And you only got 2 times to show me otherwise that I can't trust you. Unless I actually catch you in the act, then it's just an automatic over. I'd rather not know. If it's not important, do not tell me. Because I'm going to look at you
Fact.
like, in your point, are
Right.
you hitting that? Do you plan on hitting that? Do you plan on making a move? Then no. Then okay. If you already shut it down and blocked her, why do I need to know? There's no point in you telling me. Unless you plan on making a move or getting back with that person. Then tell me. But there is, it's a, I don't need to know basis. If it's not important, she not making no move, they not making no move, I do not care. Do not tell me.
They only telling you because they planning on making a
Absolutely.
move. Artie had already made that move. That's why he told his girl, "Let's go to the queue."
I think that one of the reasons you don't really, I guess you don't understand why some people would is because you're placing, I guess, the assumption or the analogy that they broke up in this tragic accident, or they broke up because someone broke someone's trust, or they had a failed relationship, or they broke the friendship or the relationship, and it was this terrible tragedy. When I think that a lot of people who are still friends with their ex, it didn't happen that way. It wasn't this tragic thing. They're not heartbroken. They just both mutually agreed that it would be better to downgrade to a friendship because the expectations are different. It's sometimes stressful for people to try to live up to their expectations of a romantic relationship, and they're different in a friendship, and it's easier to be maintained sometimes. And I think that you're trying to apply that to this, and it's not the same.
No.
Hold on, she got another one, bro. Hold on, let me get the other one out, and then you can
Mm-hmm.
rebuttal.
My point was that majority of the people who are still friends with their ex, they didn't break up in that tragic way. So all of the concerns that you're concerning of why would I talk to you? I have nothing to talk to you. If you broke our friendship, why would we still talk? That doesn't apply to them because that's not how they broke up. That was my point. It was kind of long, kind of rambly, but that was my point.
M333. Man, hey, you can take as long as you want to, man. You at the crib with us, man. You sit down at the table, man. As long as you don't take your shoes off and your feet stink, we all good. Go ahead, Styles, kick
Now, what me just did is she walked into the crib with her shoes
it.
still on, and it's raining outside. That's what she
She
just
dragging.
did with her previous statements. All right.
All right, break
Now
it down
listen.
for me, man.
What I was saying was there was some type of loss or something in that individual that didn't feel right what one of the two individuals needed in the relationship, which is why they got bust down in the first place. If that person had everything that you needed, or majority of the things that you needed, they was to be there. That's what my assumption is, right? So boom, there's and this is my thinking, right? There's a certain seat, right, at the table. When I'm thinking long term, me as a heterosexual male, I'm thinking of what should be or would be thinking of a wife, right? As a heterosexual male, that's what I'm thinking of long term, right? Boom. I got an ex girlfriend before I met my wife. I got a girlfriend who I see like, and it just ain't working. Meaning something's wrong. It just ain't working. Boom, we break up. Let's say it's mutual. We ain't working for each other. It's mutual. Once I find my wife, right? So if I'm single at this point in time, I probably could still mess with this girl because she had potential to fill a seat, right? Once I met my new girlfriend who's now filling that seat, I don't see why the ex seat filler is still trying to be around the seat. Everything that I was supposed to be getting from her to progress in life, I'm getting from the person that's here now in life. So why am I still keeping this person that I was emotionally tied to at one point in time still around?
Ah,
The seat is
okay.
filled already. It's you know what I mean? You get two chairs. I'm heterosexual male. I said this for a reason because we got people in here that believes in other things. which is neither here nor there because everybody's situation is different. So I'm speaking on my situation, right? This plays into my point of view. There's 2 seats, king and the queen. There's 2 thrones. There's not 2.5 thrones. There's not 3 thrones. There's not the hey, I'm in my seat, my wife is in her seat, and then my ex-girlfriend is behind me with a hand on my shoulder. There's only 2 seats, right? Everything that I needed you for, I'm getting from somebody else because you couldn't give me all of whatever it is I needed. Once I'm getting that as 100% or close to 100% from the person that I'm saying, you know what, this is the one. I don't get why you still there. I'm not getting why these other people are still there, let alone 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. It's still there. That's what I'm saying. It's not even all about sex. I don't get they came for a particular position, Coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Once that position is filled, why are they still in the waiting room? And I just came out and I told everybody, listen, man, I interviewed all y'all that didn't cut it. She got the job right here, right? But everywhere I go, everybody who interviewed for the position is still following me. Why y'all still following me?
I mean, I get it. I mean, I can, you know what I'm saying? I personally don't understand, but I understand what you're saying. My thought process is that I try not to have ba- just basic relationships, right? So my overall thought is if I entered into a relationship with a person, is because I believe that it could go the distance.
That's what I'm entering a relationship for. Unless y'all
Right,
not entering relationships for that.
right. So, if we can't go the distance, I want to enter the relationship. You know what I'm saying? It could have just been an entanglement. So my thing is that if we don't make it, we can come to a peaceful resolution that this is not working. My overall thing is I have to move on. I have to close a chapter of my life so I can now start, checking myself and saying, okay, that wasn't for me, right? Where did I
Mm-hmm.
go wrong in my process of picking the wrong person? Right? So I have to now do the healing process, the moving on process, and the researching of myself process. I don't need to be clouded with something that wasn't what I needed. I don't need that to cloud my judgment. It's cool if you see somebody, hey, how you doing? But us texting, us talking, I just don't see how we grow from it. Now that's just my thought. I'm not saying that it's all the thoughts. I think y'all do. I think some of you guys have made some legitimate points that we was friends before that we broke up because we saw that this just wasn't us, and this person helps me in different other ways. I guess I think you know what I'm saying. I can see how you believe it. Just for me, I enter a relationship to get married. Like I never been that serious dater person. Either I'm single and I'm enjoying myself, or I'm in a relationship so I can go the long haul. I'm trying to have us we have grandkids together. So for me, I never tried to enter into multiple relationships on the thought of if this don't work out, we still could be friends. Or once it works out, like yeah, we still can be. No, I don't want no man with intimate knowledge of your body.
Bro,
Y'all
and I
can
never
be
looked at you like a friend.
right.
So this is the confusion of most people in their relationship don't friend that's spouse. That's my man. Hey, that's my friend. That's my man, that's my girl, that's my wife, that's my husband, that's bae, that's boo. So I'm not even getting how they getting bust down to friend. Now, if you could want to bust somebody down to an associate because y'all still got a business together or something, y'all still got some type of entrepreneurship, you know what I mean, stuff on the side. You bust out to an associate. I can possibly, depending on what the situation is, respect an associate. A friend though, that friend. Listen, I don't put titles on. I don't give friends, and this is something that you guys probably should know about me too. I don't give anybody a friend title, bro. 5. I got like 6, 7. I'll be 38 this year. I got like 7 friends. I got 7 friends. I don't have. I don't even believe that most people really think that they have. I know people. My mom would say, "Man, I got like 100 friends." I'm like, "Really? Do you really think you got 100 friends?" Because our definition of probably is probably different. I think everybody got way less friends than what you call. And I think if you going through life and you just getting boyfriend and girlfriends, knocking them down to friends, so now you probably got more ex lovers as friends than you got regular. About that, but listen, again, that's just me. And also as a man, I don't need female friends. Listen, I can tell y'all this, ladies. A man who's choosing to keep a woman as a friend, because it's a two-way street. Just like you choosing to keep him as a friend, he's choosing to keep you as a friend. A man don't have a female friend that he doesn't think is attractive. Let me say it again for you and break it down even further. A man don't have ugly female friends.
Fact.
That means a lot to men. This is coming from a man. I wouldn't have a woman that I thought was unattractive to me as a friend. But if she's attractive, why am I choosing to make her a friend? Because it's alternative motives, whether you think about it or not. There's ulterior motives. I might not even act on it for a year. A dude to play a waiting game for years. I've seen it.
Yeah.
Like a lion stalking prey for years. Now, I'm not saying it's every dude. I'm talking about listen, I know dudes. I'm a man. I could tell you, I tell a lot of stories around this joint from friends, from my friends, associates, my cousins, family. Man, I got them. And I don't know no dude that I know personally in life that has an ugly female friend. And I know why.
I look at it simply this way. I just feel like most men, we are visual people, right? So when we look at a woman, I'm not thinking that you very smart. I could care less because I'm just looking at you. My first thought is not my first thought. It's my second, third, and fourth thought that really matters. My first thought is that damn she looks good. That's my first thought. Or damn she don't look good. I'm gonna be honest. If most men would be honest, that's what they would say. They did not come in like, oh, okay. Once I got to know her, oh, I thought we'd be friends. You know why? Because he no longer sees you in a sexual way, right? But if you was in a relationship, most adult relationships is a sexual relationship. So for a person just to all of a sudden stop seeing you like that, but they still want to be your friends, to me, it's highly unlikely. Just because y'all broke up on good terms, he's still over there like, hey, she got that walk. He still remember.
Man, listen, I got them.
Like,
And they not female friends. Bust down to associates. I only have one. Let me see, one, probably two. Nah, probably 2 female friends, possibly 2. I probably got one in the possum. Probably one in the possum. Listen, they either came from work, right? So you've been, you know what I mean, and you never really thought about it like that, or they came from school, or they came from something in like childhood. The one I have, which is T, you know what I mean, T baby, is a friend. Well, she's an ex-girlfriend of someone I was close to when I used to work at Playmakers back in the day, right? So my guy Mario, his cousin Montreal, right? T Baby was his girlfriend for years when I was at Playmakers. Used to come in and shoot the shit, talk, whatever. You know what I mean? She's buying him stuff, whatever, for years, right? When they broke up or whatever the case, her position just never changed because we were just cool. But that was over years. At this point in time, it's been like 15 years, but we also don't be on the phone all the motherfucking time. Like barely, if that. We don't text all the motherfucking time. We don't respond to Facebook messages or any of that. We don't kick it. No, none of that. But I would still call her a friend. It's just life that kind of, you know what I mean, that kind of changed the situation as we got older. But that's one of the people I would say is a friend. Right? And again, dudes don't have ugly female friends. Now, you as well, a woman might think she's ugly, but that's you know what I mean. The looks is relative to the dude. I guarantee you, if a dude has a female friend, it's something attractive that he finds about her, and the nigga know how to play his role. With that said, we're gonna get to the queue to get y'all out of there because
Let's go to the
we
queue,
going
man.
on close to the 25 or 35 minute mark.
Let's go.
Yeah, even when I'm single, I wouldn't want to talk to my ex at all. So, whether I'm in a relationship doesn't even matter. You already messed things up. Stay the fuck off my phone.
Ooh, tell him,
Oh,
Hardy.
hey, Artie, you know Artie's situation with his women, bro. They always be brutal.
I don't understand of wanting to go back to. I don't know if it's just me, but I can't understand the whole I'm still sexually attracted to my ex. For me, after they did, me dirty, I lose sexual attraction. The same thing is that, if you try to get with someone and they didn't want to be with you, so next, later on down the line, they want to give you a shot, and I'm just like, that sexual attraction is gone. Like, that is long gone.
For me too. Facts. Let's keep going.
Ha, that's where you're wrong. Because once a branch falls off a tree, it can be used for a lot of things. It could be used for fertilizer. It could be used to make wands. It could be used to make dream catchers. It could be used
Did
to
you
do a
say
lot of
one?
things. So just because it breaks off the tree doesn't mean it's not still useful. Ha ha.
I'm talking about it can't be useful to the tree. It can be used for other things, but it can't be useful to the tree. It doesn't do the tree. The your ex is the branch that broke off. You're
You're
the
the
tree.
tree.
So what can it do for the tree? It's broken off for the tree. It can't put itself back on the tree. It's broken off the tree. So it can't do anything for the tree. It can do things for other people. It can't do anything for
Which is
the
like
tree.
they new girlfriends.
Right.
His new
Basically,
girlfriend because he might have learned a lesson.
right. He might have fell off with a couple, stuff to start his own tree, but he can't do nothing for your tree anymore. This your boy Black Knight 24. That is the LA Style, aka Stereo Style. Make sure you hit the follow button. Let's go to the queue.
Most of the guys that I dated prior to Orlando were all rebounds, or in my eyes, I consider them all rebounds. They were all they all happened directly after one another. There was no break in between most of the relationships that I had. There was like maybe like a year or so where I didn't have anyone. But even still, I was with that person because I was trying to fill a void that was missing. And I felt like it would have been wrong for me to just cut them off completely. And most of them didn't do anything wrong. Like I said, I broke up with most of them because I was like, I'm just with you because I'm trying to replace something that I'm missing. And that's not fair to you because you could be with someone that actually cares about you and wants to be there for you.
Okay. That
Okay,
was nice
boom.
of you.
Check this out though. Have you ever thought about, well, for one, right? So the dudes that you got, right? And we don't need no names on here. You know what I mean? We don't need to know y'all, you know what I mean, personal
The
business
real
like that.
name,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? But tell us what are you getting, right? So name three guys, quote unquote. You can give them fake names, or just call them 1, 2, or 3, or A, B, and C. What are you getting from A, B, and C, right? So three of the guys. What are you getting of your ex boyfriends that's now friends? What are you getting from them that you not getting or couldn't get from your current man that you couldn't get from Cyborg? I'm saying his name because you know what I mean. You off the market. Hey, if y'all didn't know, Bunny Zombie is off the market. So don't come in here on no bullshit. Don't be in our inbox. No, none of
Yeah.
that. All right.
Don't do that.
Because we'll
Don't do
fuck
that,
you up
bro.
around here. You know what I mean? Keeping it real.
Bunny is the
You know what I
homie.
mean?
That's the
So
homie, bro.
boom.
Don't do that.
With that said, I need to know what are you getting from there that you're not getting from Chimera, or that you think you're not getting from Chimera, or do you feel like you just need to get it from multiple places, right? Oh, and damn, what was the second part now that she had said?
Uh, I don't know. I forgot.
Dang. What was it? She said something about,
Hold on, I
okay,
can play
boom.
the
Hey,
message, man.
you
Most
never
of the
thought about
guys
this
that I
one?
dated.
I
You
think
need me to
I
play
got
the
it. I
message?
got it. I
Okay,
got
go
it.
ahead.
Boom. And the other thing, right? Because again, this goes to our show of selfishness, right? To you, I'm gonna bust them back down to the friend zone, and you know what I mean, so and so, and I'm gonna get because they're doing something for me. That's selfishness, though. Have you ever thought about that? You're holding them up from actually moving on. A lot of dudes get red shirted by women. Case in point, we have a friend, Soldier. We have a
Talk
friend
about
that
it, man.
got red shirted for like 2 years and then got put back in the game off the bench. Right, in
Yeah.
my personal opinion, right? So have you ever thought that you actually holding them up? Because he didn't find nobody in that he wasn't even looking because he was getting redshirted. He knew that he felt like he was gonna get put back in the game. Have you ever thought that maybe you holding them up from finding what they truly want because secretly in their head they probably waiting on you?
Ain't no secretly.
Even
They
though you're
are.
saying and you made I know you gonna say come back and say, hey, I made it clear though. Dudes don't give a fuck about that. Dudes don't
They
give a
out
fuck
there.
about that, bro. You could tell you with a nigga for 10 years, for 15 years, a dude that you married, kids, whatever the case. Nigga, you could tell a dude whatever. Them niggas are like, okay, cool, that's cool. You know what I mean? The dudes that invented the, oh, you got a man? Oh, yeah, I got a man. Okay, you still have friends though. You think he wanted to be your friend? You think we created that because we wanted to be your friends? We did
Hell
not.
no.
We did not. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. We'll rest shirt the hell on the bench until you and your boo in a little bit of troubled waters and give you a head to lean on, give you a shoulder to cry on. You can talk about me. What the whole ass nigga did? What? Man, you a good woman. How would he do that?
Man,
Nah. We
I
came
had a
up to
woman.
Netflix and chill with other niggas winning.
I had a woman tell me she was spitting at me, and I had tried everything I could to just get this woman like, no, I'm good, I'm good. And so I'm like, I'm married. She was like, how long you had that problem? Like when people is they're trying to get at you, it's really nothing. They'll wait. They will lay there and wait. This woman told me, asked me like, how long you had that problem? It's not a problem. I'm good. But when somebody wants something, they determine they'll sit there and wait for you. And you might have made it clear. You thought you made it clear to them, but they telling you they're making it clear to you like I'm gonna sit here and wait you out. I think you was the one.
Yeah, and they might not wait like completely wait like you know what I mean like our people did. They might still just be messing around with other women from here and there, but in the back of their mind, they like nah, I still want her. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You could be holding somebody up by putting them in that zone, being selfish because like you said, hey, I'm getting something from that person. You didn't say that he's getting anything from you, not to say that he not, but you didn't say that. You said I'm getting something from them, so I'm keeping them around. That's
right.
selfish. And you could be holding that person up from moving on. If Chimera's there, this is for Bonnie in particular's part, Chimera's there, then what do you need the other dudes for? Is that's what I'm saying? Is my you saying my guy lacking something? Because if not, hey, we can call him up, you know what I mean? See what the fuck going on around
But you always tell the call, we ain't calling nobody else. Let's go to
here.
the
All right,
queue.
listen,
Let's call the
all right,
queue
you
up.
go to the queue, man.
Oh, I can answer that question because I've been in that situation. And she didn't stop. So guess what? Ejectocito, cuz.
Goddamn. Goddamn
All right.
coffee.
I just wanted to know if she, because I know people been through this situation where their significant, they called them, they were still texting their ex, and now they asked them to not do it, and that person agreed. What happened? What do you do after you catch them again? And Artie said it happened to him before. He had still, he had to let it go anyway. Let's go to the queue.
If I found out that my significant other was still texting their ex and I asked them to stop and they continuously do it, then I'm gonna have to break the relationship off because clearly there's something there's still some fire there that you want to rekindle with them, unless like. And see, that's the thing. I have to know context. Is she hitting on you? Let me read the text messages. Are you hitting on
What?
one another? Is she sending you pictures? How is the relationship between y'all? What's happening between y'all? Like,
You get my
what's the
phone.
reason for y'all to still text? Like, is it platonic or are y'all still kind of romantically involved? If I feel uncomfortable, about the whole situation and I don't feel like I could trust you, I'm just going to cut the relationship short. You go fix whatever it is you need to fix with them or fix with yourself. And hopefully down the line we run into each other and we can be friends. But other than that, go fix that because obviously you need to.
Okay, go ahead, Style. Say what you were gonna say, then I go back to the queue.
I said she
About
ain't
the
getting my
style.
phone. Why you need to see the messages for? What does it matter?
So she can't read the message. She gotta just
Nah,
trust
she
what you're
can't read no
saying.
goddamn message. What the fuck? What you mean?
Yeah.
What you need to read that for?
She just want to know for herself. She needs to see it with her own eyes.
I
That's what they're
told
gonna
you.
tell you. They don't say they don't believe it. They need to see it.
So
I'm just
then there's
telling you what they're gonna say.
distrust. So then you say you don't trust me.
Hey, that's what she's definitely saying.
So
She's
we got a
definitely saying
problem.
that.
So the
Yeah.
problem is bigger than that. So now I got a problem with you
Uh,
for not
all they
trusting
gonna
me.
say,
What type of
all,
relationship is this?
all she gonna say is, "Oh, you trying to flip it on me?" That's all she gonna say. Let's go to
And,
the
I,
queue.
and I'm gonna say, yeah, I am, motherfucker.
This your boy Black Knight 24. That is my main man, DLA Styles, man. Hit the follow button. Let's go to the queue.
Well, if he's only my friend, if I'm only his friend, he's an adult. He can walk away. He does not have to text me. If I tell him he's not getting the poo nanny and he continues to stay around, that's on him. He's deciding to friend zone himself. End of discussion.
Yeah.
Just like if it was vice versa. If a guy is talking to a girl and she's expecting to get some peanut wiener and he tells her straight up, you not ever getting the peanut wiener, and she continues to stick around thinking that she gonna get it, but she really friend zone, that's on her. Your feelings, you hurting your own feelings. I'm not hurting it. If you sticking around, you sticking around for your own self. I'm not forcing you to do nothing.
Okay, you believe that you want to. He doing it because you over there still he be able to text you. So how you
Listen,
doing? You like, I'm good.
I'm gonna put them two words. Well, actually, y'all got one word, but I'm reiterated, and I'm gonna bring the other word in. This is from Schmitty. This is no S. This is from Smitty. All right. She said for 2021. That's what she said last Saturday on our show, Business and Pleasure, on Saturdays, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. She said
To 12 o'clock.
head is called Domaroni. That's what she said.
Donorami.
And then she said, you know what I mean, the gentleman's part is called Schmeat. Shmeat.
Say it again.
Schmeat. Put a SH before meat. Schmeat. That's what she
Bruh,
called it.
what? Bruh, let me
You gotta
tell
talk
you,
to
man.
Smitty about that. I'm telling
Smitty,
you what this is
Smitty,
facts.
Smitty, come on up to the congregation. Come on, pull your chair up beside me. I know you sitting at the end table down there from. Come, look, you gotta stop this. I'm tired of y'all making up words, bro. The dictionary got enough words and we add to them. They trying to put money in the doggone dictionary. Shush. Let's go to the queue.
Funny, you out here trusting people. Oh my goodness. You know what? If Mama and Papa could see you right now, they would be so disappointed. Luckily, they don't have the internet.
Yeah, damn.
Hey, now that I bring it up, you know what I could go for? Some Papa John's. So, anybody want to go get some Papa John's? Smitty, you probably want to get some Papa John's, being that you're eating for two now. Congrats on the pregnancy, bro.
Big facts. Congrats again.
From all of us. Let us know where you registered at so we can see you and your baby.
Yeah, when you go do the gender reveal.
Yeah, let us know.
You
We
have to
can
do
do
it on
it on the show. We can do it on the show. You cracking
you have to
and tell
live
us what it
stream
is.
so we can see it because we can't be there because of the pandemic or whatnot. You know what I mean?
Right. Let's go to the queue.
But see, for some people, there is no seats. It's just those are connections that you made, and if the connections never severed in a negative way, there's no point to sever them. I'm not going to burn a bridge that doesn't need to be burned. Like, and then you said most of the exes or most if you're with someone that has majority of everything you need, keyword is majority. They don't have it all, but they have a majority of things, which makes them a good friend. I don't have to be penetrating you, or you don't have to be penetrating me in order for me to continue to want to talk to you about certain things. Like Knight said before, if we trauma bonded, I'm going to want to continue to be trauma bonded to you. I'm going to continue to talk about things that only I know you can understand. Like there's some guys I can talk to about certain things because we've been through these things together, or we've been through these things and only we can talk about it.
Only y'all can talk about it.
Hold
What?
on. She got. Well, hey,
Ain't you supposed
what
to be
she
able to talk to
saying?
your spouse about anything?
What she
I'm
not?
just
I
asking.
don't think. I don't think. I mean, I don't think she mean. What I think she mean is that she don't mind talking to her spouse about it, but she's saying that they went through that trauma together. So stuff that they shared inside that trauma, you know, what I'm saying other people might not understand that.
It don't matter about
Somebody.
people though, Coffee.
I'm just no. I'm
You
not saying
supposed
that.
to talk to your wife about anything. It don't matter what you and another person went through. You should be able to talk to your spouse about that.
I'm with
She
you on
said
that.
there's certain things that she can only talk to if they trauma bonded, that she can only talk to that person about, meaning she can't talk to her spouse about it. There's a problem. If
I
I
got
find out
you.
that my girl's talking to anybody about something that she feel like she can't talk to me about, there's a problem.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. Not. I'm just giving you the whole totality of her thought process.
I know the
Maybe.
process. This is what I'm saying. Something is wrong. If that's the process, something is
Okay.
wrong.
Okay. She got another message right behind her. Let's see what she. Let's see if she
This is
got some
Bunny.
more
Hey,
content.
we got a Discord. You know what I mean? Bunny runs a Discord. I don't know if she's going to let other people in a certain manner. You know what I mean? Because she wanted to keep some of these conversations going on after the fact. But if y'all are interested in possibly in the Discord or a channel in the Discord for if y'all want to keep some of these conversations going after the show, you know what I mean? Make sure you hit up Bunny. Check out her Instagram. Again, don't be sending no dick pics. You know what I mean? Because I ain't gonna be responsible for Cyborg fucking y'all up out here. All right,
Facts. Let's
it's a
go to the next.
disclaimer.
Or there could have been a situation that only I feel comfortable talking to them about. Like, or there could be 1,001 reasons why, but if I did, and it's the same for just relationships, period. It doesn't have to even be lovers or anything like that. I have friends that do not talk to my other friends. I have friendships that I have friends that have separate friendships with other people that I talk to. But just because you're not talking to that person doesn't mean I'm not going to talk to that person. I'm not cutting them off because I'm still friends with you, and vice versa. That's messed up for you to make me choose, for one. Because once again, there's things that I can do and say and talk to with that person that I don't feel comfortable talking to you about. It's there's things that I would say to you guys that I wouldn't go to work and say to my boss.
Man, I tell my boss whatever the fuck I need to tell him. I'm a grown ass man out here.
Hold on. I got you. I got you. Hold on. She got another one to back that one.
Prime example, the guy that I was dating that was in the military. Yes, he did me dirty. Yes, we did not end, the relationship didn't end as planned. But we both sat down as adults and came to an agreement that yes, we did not make good partners because it was too stressful. We weren't ready for a relationship. We weren't grown enough for a relationship. But we sat and we grew as people. I would give him advice on how to handle certain situations and help him have a better understanding of communication. He will help me better understand what um, certain guys might be asking of me, or how I could be a better girlfriend to some guys, or how to better deal with certain traumas that I have been through, that he saw, that he pointed out to me. Not traumas that I saw, but traumas he saw in me and was able to tell me about those traumas and help me work through it. Like, just because someone just because you're no longer romantically involved with someone doesn't mean that they can't still give you stuff in life. Like, most of my exes, I can say and talk to them about a whole bunch of stuff, and it never gets sexual. We never talk about, like, oh, we should hook up, or oh, would you ever think about getting back together with me? No, we could sit there for hours on end talking about video games, music, art, working on one's communication skills. I give them advice, they give me advice. Sometimes they're my support. Like I said, I deal with severe depression, and sometimes they're the only person that I could turn to at that moment because they're the only person that will understand what I'm going through. So it's levels to it. It's just not always about filling a seat or like replacing somebody or something like that. For me personally, it's about personal connection. And if the personal connection was not severed negatively, then I'm going to continue to talk to you.
Question, because again, because my question still hasn't been answered. Were these just not just you, women? Because I know y'all notice y'all getting quiet as a motherfucker now. Bunny's trying to hold y'all on. You know what I
Well,
mean?
she doing
And
her best
Smitty,
out there.
Smitty, MIA, AWOL,
She gone.
since earlier. Are these people friends before y'all got into something? Were you and these people friends before y'all started what y'all started as far as a relationship with? That's I need to know. That's very valuable information.
This your boy Black Knight 24. That is the LA Styles. Make sure you hit that follow button. Let's go to the queue.
Hi guys, thanks for the warm welcome. The last
Evo?
styles. Yeah, you're right. Girls will mess up, slip up and fuck their homeboy and then go back and be like, oh yeah, we're just friends. It's usually not the girl's idea to do to usually slide in an innuendo and she'll go for it, but it happens. But yeah, like I think women need to be careful with this mindset that you can be careful that you can be friends with your exes, because women can't emotionally compartmentalize like men can. Like if you even see like the statistics here, how the majority of people saying, oh, you can be friends with your ex are women, but you get virtually no men saying that shit. It's because that role has been filled and that role has closed. Where with women, it's like all the roles are kind of intertwining. And I think that can get murky and dangerous.
This is all I'm
Fact.
saying. Shout out
Big
Eva.
fact.
This is all I'm saying. It's the
Eva in the
women that saying
building.
there's something like, oh, to keep in mind. Ain't no dude in here said that they keep in mind, right? So I'm not saying the dudes in here don't have female friends, but they're not in here saying that they have quote unquote female friends for these emotional reasons that women are in here saying that they have friends for. This is why I'm saying most men, right? Not all, have ulterior motives. We're not there to really be your friend. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's messed up. I'm not saying it's cool. I'm saying it's something that you really gotta look out. And niggas will play their role for a long time. Not to say, hey, go and start questioning your male friends and everything. I'm not saying that. Right?
Go question
This
them. I'm saying it. I'm
I'm
saying it.
not saying, I'm
Go
saying that.
question them.
Listen,
All
this
right,
ain't law and
go
order over here. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
man. Put them on the hot seat.
I'm just wondering. My initial response is, why is it happening? Why is it happening? I have friends already. I don't need more. Keep in mind, right? In certain situations, they're into like a 2 or 3 month relationship, and then it don't work, and then you knock this person out to a friend. I don't have no friend that I've known 3 months, 6 months, or a year. I don't have no friend, someone that I call a friend that I know less than 15 years. I'm thinking about my personal friends right now. I have my least known friend I've known for at least 15 years.
Man,
Like my honest, like to God friend that I've seen, trusted, been in situations with outside of the workplace, outside of like on the streets, growing up with like my true friends. Then you got your other friends around that circle. You know what I mean? Who's like coming in from being an associate, who's starting to get that time in a year or two. You got your other friends there. But we talking about people in these relationships are lasting like 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, 7, 8, 10 months, whatever the case. Boom, now they're a friend. Then I get to another relationship 4 or 5 months, boom, that don't work. Now he a friend. I get into another relationship 3 months, boom, that don't work. Now he a friend. You got three friends, bro. I don't trust enough people to even be a friend. I don't care
it's
what we talk
levels
about.
to it.
We haven't been in a situation for me to even test you like that. You know what I mean? Or you to test me. I could
Well,
get
that's
jumping, you would dip off, and then you still call that person your friend? Listen, man, we better get beat up together.
man. It's levels to it. Friend, a friendship is developed over time. We can be associates. We can be friends that just run in the same circle. We can be friends that work together. We can be work friends. But friendships is built over time. Like we got to put time into this friendship. Like I'm not around my friend long enough to know them, to actually know them. I need to know what you gonna be about. Cause we friends, if we go somewhere and somebody got beef with you, they got beef with me. Cause we together. So before I put my life on the line, I gotta know you. So for me, that's why I say I can't see myself putting more energy in a relationship that is done. I don't care. We broke up on good terms. Cool. I'm glad I was able to be very mature and adults, being mature adults about it. But it could have broke up on bad terms on the still be the same way. We have nothing to talk about. We have nothing in common anymore. Only thing we had in common was we're no longer together. I don't need to rehash it. I don't need to come back and tell you it's my fault. None of that. What good? What is the good is it going to do me for us to have those conversations? First of all, I don't even think I'm not even gonna lie, and I don't, and I have grown a lot. I don't have conversation with people that don't is not a two-way street. Why need to have this conversation for closure? Think what you want to think. That's your closure. If you think I was a bad guy in a relationship, I was a bad guy. That's your truth. Cool. I have no problem with it. We're not gonna have a conversation and talk about like you understand why I broke. I don't care.
Mm.
I don't care anymore. You broke my heart because you wanted to be out of the relationship. All right. It took me some time to process it. It took me some time to get out of it. Why do I want to go back down that street again? If I had a bum, I'll blow that street up. So why would I want to walk down it again?
Yeah,
I
damn
was hurt.
coffee.
I was broke. Why do I want
Yeah,
to go?
relax.
It doesn't matter at that point. Life is too short to go back with somebody I couldn't. That's just my point of view. Not saying nobody else was wrong. I just don't understand how can I make a how do I this person can help me when and that's I don't trust you no more because I thought we had something going and then all of a sudden ended. That's just my opinion. As Bunny would say, an ex is an ex for a reason. Your ex best friend, your ex friend, your ex girlfriend. All of them got one thing in common: ex.
With
Shout out
that,
to my man. Shout out to my man DMX. Let's go to the
we
queue.
got like 12 minutes left, so we're gonna try to get past a lot of these in the queue, not to bypass any of y'all questions. You know what I mean? If it really needs an answer, we're gonna get a short response to it so we can get everybody caught up because we're trying to make the 2 hour mark. But if you
We
never
gonna
been
play all
here,
messages.
we're gonna play all messages whether we go over the 2 hour mark or not. You know what I mean? But we're just gonna try to get the checks caught up because it's about 30 minutes behind.
Let's get it.
I just told you it can be fertilizer for the tree. It's if it's a dead branch, it's dying. It's fertilizing the soil that the tree is using to grow. It can still be useful for the tree. That's all I'm saying. Bow out.
Ain't no
This is what women
what
be forcing it. You forcing it,
you,
bro. You just trying to come up with ways to use it.
you
You
gonna have to
selfish.
add to that. That branch just don't turn into fertilizer. You gotta add stuff to the branch to make it to fertilizer. It just don't become fertilizer. Hey, you crumble it up, you throw it around the tree. You
See,
gonna
but
it's a process.
no. She just said a lot. She said a lot, coffee. Then we're gonna go back to the key. Listen to
Uh,
what she said. She said it could be used as fertilizer, right? So boom,
right,
she the tree, right?
right,
And she's growing. You know what I mean? That dude was a branch, you know what I mean, connected to her. You know what I mean? It was an extension of herself. I mean, he
right.
broke off because she deemed that there was something incompatible or whatever the reason was that, you know what I mean, she cut ties, he fell to the ground. Her thought process is to go cut him up into mulch and sprinkle him around the tree. So how can he go off and then grow on his own?
He
You
can't.
being selfish.
He did. He can't grow because she already done killed him because she wanted him.
You being
Let's go.
selfish, Bunny. You
You
go to
gotta
the
cut
queue.
that out, buddy. You gotta stop it.
So, like, I think it's cool for people in relationships to have friends of the opposite gender. I don't really see a problem with it as long as, like, boundaries are in play. But playing off of, like, what I was saying in the last message I said. Okay, so if you're cool with, talking to your ex as a woman, then you have to be cool with your boyfriend talking to his exes. And you have to be cool with that, knowing that women have a tendency to blur their compartmentalizations. So, you see, I could just see like, okay, you're talking to your exes, you're playing it cool, you let your dude talk to his exes, then y'all have a break. He thinks it's going to be, forever. You think it's going to be 2 days. Then 2 days later, you come back around and he already done fucked his ex because you left that channel open.
Yeah. I know a woman who left that they had a kid. The baby was about 8 months old, 9 months old. They broke up because them living together wasn't the best of situations, and it was an argument. So they were like, okay, we're gonna go our separate ways with some dumb shit. Boom, she out. Not a couple months later, somebody else is in there.
Wow.
Dudes don't do well with temptation.
Not at all.
It's not that, hey, I don't want you to trust me. Me personally, you can trust me. You know why? Because I'm not going to put myself in a situation that's going to tempt me, which is why I don't have the female friends. As far as like, and then again, as Eva said, you can have opposite sex friends. You just get them from particular places, whether it's work, whether it's school, or childhood, or they already spoken for from like somebody that's a relative to you or something.
Right.
You know what I mean? That come around and then over time y'all just grow because that's my brother's girl. It's my best friend's girl. You know what I mean? Or whatever the case is. So over time we just grow with that bond, and whether they split or not, we kind of still got that bond a little bit, although we might not, mess with each other like that because you know what I mean of the situation. But if I ever say it, hey man, it's gonna always be love because that's the situation that we got. Cool. Right? Ex is very dangerous. And I wouldn't trust most women trusting their man to have female friends because a dude can't fall victim easily to temptation. If that's my ex, and I'm assuming she's attractive because I was with her. If she just, hey, I just need I'm crying and my boyfriend I just need you to come over, whatever the case is, and I go through there, bro. She starts dropping draws. It's probably gonna be a wrap. I'm gonna keep it real. Because a dude can fall victim that easy. It's that easy.
It's gonna be a wrap.
And what's crazy, why? Somebody gonna comment like, oh, but why would you go over there? I mean, if it's cool if she's my friend and you accept it for her to be my friend and for me to talk to her on the phone, why wouldn't I be able to go over there? That's my friend.
Let me tell
you let it be like that. I can't go and check on my friend who's having a mental breakdown.
Friends, this the thing right here.
So y'all gotta stop calling people friends that ain't friends. You got associates for a reason. A lot of people don't use the term associates enough. Y'all don't associate motherfuckers enough, man. Y'all put friend on any and everybody.
I look at it like this right here. Faithful men don't put themselves in tempting situations. That's why they faithful. They don't have friends that you know what I'm saying that they feel that way about. Faithful men understand temptation comes to everybody. Just don't put yourself around it. You think you're gonna tempt me? Hey, there go my baby with me. That killed that temptation right there because she's gonna kill me if I'm looking. Faithful men, the one reason, the good thing about them is that I gotta play the messages. My bad. That's just my thought though, because the stereo just gave me that text.
One, I'm off the market to the guys, but ladies hit me up. What's good?
Oh my
God. Two,
I knew she was gonna say that.
One guy I help him with his relationship, or like I give advice because, like I said, I was going to school to be a therapist, art therapist, and so a lot of my friends come to me for guidance or like to help help them understand or what they should do in their relationship. And there are things that other people can see that you can't personally see. So with some of my exes, they'll tell me, oh, well, in that situation, you were kind of wrong. This is why you're wrong. Or you kind of have this trait that's kind of toxic. And this is just what I've seen from my point of view. And we'll sit there and we'll talk about whatever it is that we need to talk about. I also have someone that is a business partner.
Okay.
What
ladies hit up.
LA Styles is basically saying is that not realizing that you are putting a man in the freezer. I like to say that you are by doing that, by putting them in the friend zone and having it that, so you could just, oh, well, later on down the line I could get back with this person. That's basically like you trying to have it that you have 1 foot in the door and 1 foot out of the door type deal, putting a man on a leash.
Already translating from a man's style.
Man, listen, men are the king of 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Even in our own
Hey,
relationships, we're already 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
shake it all about.
Hey,
Do the hokey pokey. Let's go to the queue.
Or wants to be a business partner. They want to open up a tattoo parlor with me, or we'll sit and we'll discuss how we can better our art techniques and tattooing techniques. And then I also have someone where they give me emotional support. We have trauma bonded over something, and we can sit there and I can turn to them when I'm having a dark moment, and I can turn to them and talk to them about this dark moment. And I know for a fact they'll 100% understand where I'm coming from, because they have also gone through it, and they know what to say and what not to say and all this other stuff. Like if I'm dealing with my dark thoughts, I can turn to them. They won't say, "Oh, it'll get better over time" or whatever. They won't tell you that bullshit. They'll actually tell me what I need to hear, and stuff like that.
Okay.
Trying to have a collection of ex-boyfriends. Like freaking Star Wars when they're all stuck in carbonite.
See, one, I'm not saying Chimera is lacking in anything, because he's not. So far, he is 99.9% perfect. The thing is, for me, it's not about getting something that's missing for me. It's just wholeheartedly we became friends or associates, and there is no reason for me to cut that person off whatsoever. Like I said, the people that did do me dirty, I cut them off. We no longer talk. They don't have my number. And I switched my number a lot, so they most definitely ain't getting this number at all, period. But if we got into a point where we are just really great friends, then that's what it is. We can just sit and talk. And it's not like we hitting each other up every single day. No, it's just, once in a blue moon, they'll hit me up. Hey, what's good? What's been good with you? Or, hey, I need advice on X, Y, and Z. But it's not everyday thing.
Okay.
Well, I'm just going to say this. If I tell my significant other to stop texting somebody and they continue to do it behind my back, I'm breaking that motherfucking phone. And I'm going to break every one until he decide to listen to what the hell I'm saying.
Yeah, damn.
you can't be doing that now. It's not your fault. Only you. You keep your hands to yourself.
Big little sister. I don't have any more bill money for you now. I'm just gonna let you know. This your boy Black Knight 24. That is the LA Styles. Hit the follow button. Let's go to the queue.
Okay, one more thing. It's all fun and games until your boyfriend or your girlfriend is texting their ex about you. And if
Facts.
you think
Facts.
they are not,
Facts.
you are
Come
mistaken.
on.
As soon as
Come
them
on. You
feelings
better
get
say
hurt,
it.
if you're still close with your ex, maybe he can be the listening ear. He'll be plotting. So,
Thank you.
just something to think about.
Let me give her a standing ovation. They're talking about your relationship. The other person is listening and taking notes and wait on that very time that you weak enough for them to pounce. Definitely, it happens. Not in every case. We're not talking about it's always an outlier. We're talking in most cases that person waiting on you. You got some styles, and now I'm gonna go to the queue.
I go to the queue.
Sorry, I didn't hear nothing you said, baby. Call me while he was on break. But most of the guys that I dated, like I said, were rebounds. They were not friends at first. They were rebounds. We did some sexual things while I was intoxicated or while I was
Oh
very
my God.
vulnerable. We did some sexual things, and
Jesus.
then I got
Stop
attached.
it.
I tried to connect feelings to that when there wasn't really any feelings or a real relationship from that. And so then I realized, oh shit, I fucked up, because there was nothing here to begin with. It was just supposed to be a little bump and grind, and then that was it. And I decided
Okay,
to
R.
attach a
Kelly daughter.
relationship or a title to that whole scenario. But there was nothing really there. And then that's when I was like, okay, I fucked up. This relationship wasn't supposed to be an actual relationship, but we can be friends if you want, and if you feel like you can deal with that. And they can. And so then that's how it happens.
See, but how
You
we
using
skipping the
people.
steps to friend? You got listen. You got just a stranger. You got somebody that you know a little bit. Then you have like an acquaintance. Then you have an associate. Then you have a friend. You got a drunk hookup with somebody, tricked your way into a short-term relationship, said it didn't work, and then you bumped them straight to friend,
Mm-mm.
which is someone that you should be trusting with your life. You call they a friend? This y'all got let's pay attention to it. Your friend. So you saying all your exes, people out here that's keeping these exes, would you actually trust these? Like honestly, you ain't got to answer to me. And ask yourself that. Would you trust them with your life? If y'all was walking down the street or whatever the case, something was going
No,
on, there was a shootout. Do you trust this motherfucker to say, hey, I'm a shelter her and put her, you know what I mean, and I'm gonna take the bullets for her. It's not my woman though. It's just my friend, quote unquote friend. You think that individual would do that? Because a
no,
friend's supposed to be there with you in your darkest hours, not just a dark hour. I mean, if you talk about one, hey, I'm in my deepest thought in conversation or in thought. Let me go talk to this person. That's one type. We talk about danger. If something happens in your deepest and darkest, the deepest and darkest of acts, would that person put their life on the line for you? If not, if you don't think so, then why would that person be considered a friend?
I don't think people get. I ain't gonna say they don't get it. I just look at it like this. For me to be your friend, we have to. Now I understand the trauma bonding. I can understand how you can become a friend from that because you went through something traumatic. For me to be your friend, it means that we have to get to a point where I believe you will make sure in any situation that you got me in whatever situation that is. We in a shootout. I'm hungry. Uh, I need some money. Whatever situation that is, a real friend is somebody who stands in the gap way between my family and me. That's what a friend is. A bridge over that. So to me, a friend has to come with a significant amount of morals and my process and my thought process about that person. So just to me, now I mean, you could have knew the person before y'all had y'all, say y'all wild night, and some people do. But my thing is, friends have to go through a process just like anything else. It's a relationship that
It's
I
like
got to put.
dating.
Yeah, it's a relationship.
The
So
working
to
up of
me,
the acquaintance and associates to friend, that's the dating process of for you to get to friend. Just like that same process is for this motherfucker stranger to get to boyfriend or girlfriend. That same process is for somebody to get to a friend. It has to be tested.
and you got to understand this. This is why so many people be like, uh, "What happens to why I didn't think my friend would do that to me because they was never your friend." Let's go to the queue.
It takes a certain level of emotional intelligence and maturity to be able to be cordial or friends with your ex. And it depends what happens between you. Every situation is very tedious and different. I don't like to generalize things. Like, yes, it can happen, but for younger people or for people who have addictive tendencies or are toxic or still have feelings, that's different. But when you're mature adults and you both have kids and wives and shit, sometimes your fucking wives become friends and shit. Maybe you'll have a threesome one day, who knows? But it is possible. Dudes don't think that way because they're not emotionally intelligent enough yet, or they haven't reached that level or been through that yet.
Let's go to the
See,
queue.
Tiny, I was riding with you for a minute till you
Go
said
ahead.
the end part. You said men are
I
not
already
that
know.
emotionally intelligent yet, bruh.
She's talking about the group. She ain't talking about the outliers.
No, 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 no,
I'm
no.
gonna
She
phrase it
said
for her.
men are not
I know
emotionally intelligent
I'm gonna throw her
yet
some rope. I'm
to
gonna throw
do
her some rope.
something that we shouldn't be doing in the first place. Maybe like oh my god. Okay, boom. So you,
No,
in her
go ahead.
aspect, we're wrong for not being able to do that, right? Maybe we're too smart. Maybe we know smart enough than you to not do that, but you keep doing it. Well, I gotta be. We're not emotionally there yet. No, we don't care. I'm telling you that. Men know the ins and outs, the do's and don'ts of having a female friend. We don't emotionally get attached to you because we're playing a role. It's not that we're stupid or we don't care. We don't care. This is a man telling you who's been in these situations, who has male friends, male associates. Men don't care. If you think they're emotionally ignorant at times, it's like when women say, "Oh, man, it's a dude." When I tell him stuff like he just don't listen. Like, I just wish he listened. You know what? I just wish he just connect to me on the. He don't want to. It's not that he can't do it. Men can't be emotional. If they're not doing it, 9 times out of 10, they don't want to do it or don't want to do it with you. We're not emotionally, you know what I mean, super distant. It just is what it is. As y'all say, men are not emotional enough. Women are too emotional. You attach feelings to things that it shouldn't be attached to all the time. All the time. So neither one of us, if that's the case, is on par. If men not at 100%, women will well be over 100%, but that's a negative still. You're supposed to be at 100%. You're not supposed to be at 200%. There's a problem if you at 200%. You can't attach emotion to every single thing. A lot of things dudes know not to attach emotion to. That's dude, girl. Why would I be emotionally attached to her? You know what I mean? I'm going to sit back and I'm going to play my role. And I'm going to wait it out. He's doing that purposely. And I'm going to go over here and I'm going to keep on sleeping with this girl. And I'm going to wait it out until I see you vulnerable. And then I'm going to take advantage. Dudes don't got a lot of women. This is how the term of dude being a player came into play in the first place. They preyed on women's emotions. You was too emotional for a dude to come in and listen, man. I got these other girls. They down to do whatever. You know what I mean? I like you. I want you. You know what I mean? I want to add you to the team. And because I was being super nice to them and buying them things and taking them places, they went for it. So who's the not emotional enough one in these situations? Or who's the too emotional one in these situations? In a lot of these situations, it ain't the dude not losing emotionally. He just know what he is and what he wants. It's the women who got themselves in a situation because they was being too emotional. Y'all got to learn how to cut that off. That's not meant for every situation. You can't be emotional in every single situation, attaching emotions to everything. That's like how dudes can have, and not all dudes, but a lot of dudes can have emotionless sex with a woman, but a woman would tie her emotions to having sex with a dude. Oh, I thought we had something. We both agreed it was just meaningless sex. But you said and you did this and the way you touched me, girl, what the fuck are you talking about? I told you beforehand that this wasn't that. We both agreed. Now all of a sudden you want to get in a relationship and you think it's something that it's not after we both just, it is what it is. Listen, if y'all, as long as women keep thinking dudes are not emotionally on par with you guys, you're going to lose a lot of these battles. Just like you're losing a lot of these friend zone battles if you really think that's what dudes do. We've built a career on being in a friend zone with women.
Facts.
We've built a career on getting in the friend zone with women and then doing what?
Waiting on you to let your guards down.
And being successful in doing it. This is what I'm saying. We're winning. You're losing, but we're the one that's not emotionally intelligent. All right, if you say so, you keep thinking that, and you in a losing battle. You in a situation right now that you don't even know that you in. It's like being in a trap, or you walking through sand that you don't know what's quicksand. You won't know until the further you get into the quicksand. Oh shit, I'm in a trap. Dudes are playing their part, and you don't even know that you in a situation until you wake up. You know what I mean? How many times or women's done told stories? When I woke up, it was just him, girl. Yeah, my dude friend. Like I don't even know. I don't even remember. You waited for the right time. It's always what he been there for. A real friend, right? Do this. Right, this your friend, ladies. These your friends, right? And you emotionally got one up on the dude, right? Boom. So he should know his place, right? Because we're not emotionally intelligent. Go try one of your male friends, right? Go to his house or whatever when ain't nobody there. Drop them drawers. Get naked or semi-naked. Act like you want it, right? If he
coming.
attempts to take it, then it's not your friend.
I know.
Your friend shouldn't do that. Your friend should be like, no, girl, what you doing? No, put your clothes on. That's nasty. This is disgusting, girl. We friends. A friend would never do that. Go do that. And then tell me how successful you are with all your male friends. I guarantee you, oh, but why would he try to even do that? Even though I did this and put myself in this, why would he even try to do it? We've been cool for 10 years because he was never your friend like that. He's just been playing a part better than you for 10 years. You lost.
A great actor.
You lost. But you thought the whole time that you would just one up on this dude, right? Yeah, okay. Go put your male friends in the situations and see what happens. Bunny, go get Cyborg's permission, you know what I mean? Don't get butt naked because I don't want him to kill both of y'all, you know what I mean? Because then we're going to have to go, listen, I got bail money though. I'll get him out. Facts.
We'll get him out.
Right, so
Big
boom.
facts.
Tell him you just want to test your ex-lover's friendship. Go try that with your ex-lovers and then let us know what happened. I mean, don't really do that, but I'm just saying, how many of them, you can just think about it in your head, how many of them would try to have sex with you if you put them in the position to? Think about it right now. If you say, hey, I got like 10 male friends, and if I was in a room with them and I got butt ass naked, how many of them would actually, and I told them like, nah, I want it. How many of them would try to have sex with me? Right? That's that percentage right there is your rate, your win-loss ratio. If you say, oh, 8 out of the 10, yeah, for sure gonna try to jump my bones, then that's 8 out of 10 failures. At that point in time, that should be dudes that's not even your friends. If you're thinking about it like that, like, damn, they should never take advantage of me. They should never look at me in that type of way if that's your friend. They should tell you when you're doing wrong, right? If that's my friend, like, oh, girl, what you doing? We can't be doing that. You got a man, I got a girl. What are we doing? We're not doing that. But if you think in your head, like, nah, I know for sure he gonna try to hit, that's not your friend then. You lost. That's one L already. Going to the next dude. Going to the next name. Think about him. Will he hit that? Yeah, he would. That's a loss. Okay, come on. So you clearly don't got as many friends as you think you got.
Man, go ahead and try it and see how many friends you end up with.
See how many friends you got, bro. It's the reason why I don't have female friends, nigga. Dudes don't have female friends that's not attractive to them. That's fact.
You don't need the extra temptation. You just don't need it. This your boy Black Knight 24. That is DLA Styles, man. Make sure you hit that follow button. Let's go to the queue.
Styles, bro, I feel you, but like Smitty is MIA, but you got to lay off of her, man. Like, she's in a delicate place right now. She got to get some ice chips and like put her feet up because they starting to get swollen. I mean, pregnancy is a bitch, man.
Yeah,
that is facts, man. I don't want her pH balance and emotions to be thrown off. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna chill out. You know what I mean? I forgot about that Knives. I don't want her to have no situation with y'all child. You know what I mean?
Man, stop calling that man Knives, man. Man, Smitty, it's okay. She with child, man. Leave her alone.
Yes, it could get murky, but it is up to you as an individual to draw the line. If you know for a fact you cannot draw the line saying, hey, we are strictly friends and that's it, and you let them step over those boundaries of your relationship and let you flirt and you let them get close to you and send you good morning texts and get to calling you little pet names and y'all get to flirting back and forth, then it's up to you as an individual to say, hey, I'm not being loyal to the person that I'm in a relationship with, so I'm going to have to cut this relationship short and figure out if I really want to be with my ex or I need to fix something that's going on. Because at the end of the day, we are all responsible for ourselves and what is going on in said relationship. It is a two-way street. If you know for a fact you're not going to be loyal to that person because you're still talking to X, Y, and Z, then you need to close it off with the person you're talking to and go figure out why you still talking to X, Y, and Z.
Charles, I see our relationship as more of like associates, but if you were ever to get jumped, like, I wouldn't run off on you, bro. In fact, I would do it like Game of Thrones. I would just hold them off And then like, you know, as Black Knight's carrying you away, screaming at me, hold the door, you know, that's how we'll do shit.
But check this out, Knives.
Why is man? His name is Nice.
Bunny said that's what his
Nah.
name is. Talk to Bunny about that.
Yeah,
All right. Boom. Check this out. If me and you just so happen to be kicking it, right? I wouldn't even expect that from you if something happened. Just being honest. I would like if something happened and what you know what I mean, you got the fuck up out the way and did whatever so and so. Because I'm still gonna go listen, I'm taking niggas down with me for a fact. For a fact. So don't even worry about it. You know what I mean? I'll take a gracious L. I'm not gonna get up and be mad at you. I'm not. That it wasn't your part to hop in. You know what I mean? If you did, you get way more points. You know what I mean? And you'll be closer to that friend title. But I wouldn't hold it against you because we not friends like that. You know what I mean? You don't know the situation to judge it from a friend's perspective that you should get into. You don't know these dudes. You don't know how far they're willing to go to. You know what I mean? Most likely, my friend would have knew that. My friend would have knew that I was in some beef. My friend would have, you know what I mean? He'd have knew what was going on. He'd have knew how the dudes that I'm talking about, like I got beef with, he'd have knew how far they was willing to take it. That's why he's willing to jump in. You as an associate, I wouldn't expect you to jump in because you don't know the full totality of the situation. So I wouldn't even be mad at you.
Let's go to the queue.
As someone that does not have a concept of time at all, like my concept of time is so shitty. I don't do friendships based off time. I do friendships based off loyalty or what you bring to the table. I've literally had someone come into my life recently and have been loyal, have shown me nothing but mad respect, has done more for me in a time span of a couple months than a person that I've known for damn near 4 or 5 years of my life. And I mean like 4 or 5 years of like a hard life, like literally like shit that I like, tragic ass shit that I've been through. But because they're so toxic and because they were just so bad for my life, they're no longer in my life. That's 5 years down the drain versus someone that has come in and has only been in my life for like almost a year and has shown me what true kindness is.
Sometimes there's things that need to be talked about and healed. There's just answers that sometimes that need to be answered. Questions, excuse me. Sometimes you can have that talk. I actually had that talk with an ex of mine after fucking 5 or 6 years. Like I asked some questions that I needed to know for closure that he didn't know I even needed, and it really helped me. So, I mean, don't knock it till you try it.
No. You knock that shit.
Hey, hold on. She got another. Hold on. I got something to say, but I'm gonna let her get the other one out. All right.
I got one for Bunny.
You don't care because she broke your heart, but what if there's a legit reason behind it? What if there's a huge, deeper meaning behind it that you may not be ready for, but maybe you might need to help you with your healing and not be so upset because maybe it wasn't you. Maybe there's something that happened that you didn't know. You know, you got to be a little bit more open-minded than that for healing purposes, you know?
I think that was to you, Coffee.
I'm about to. See, for me, healing is a journey that I take. So I'm not gonna give you the right. You hurt me because you wanted to hurt me. Ain't no other thing in it. I mean, I know people like to say, "Well, I did that because broken people hurt other people." Good. I was there trying to help you through your brokenness. You hurt me. I don't need to understand the concept of why. Right? I understand why because you wanted to do it. We wouldn't be here at the we wouldn't arrive to this point if you understand that I was trying to help you through it. I understood that you had issues. I was willing to go through those issues, and that's cool. But once the relationship we on split, I'm hurt by. I'm good. I don't need to know why. I'm alright. It's over at that point in time. So it doesn't matter. The healing is for me to heal. It's for me to search myself to ask myself, why didn't I see that coming? What was did I get so wrapped up in your process that I stopped looking out for myself and us? The healing is for me, not for somebody. That's just my point. I don't need somebody to help me through my healing process. Because I don't at that point now I don't trust what you say. Now I guess after 5 or 6 years, after emotion on left, a person could, but at that point I'm healed. I wouldn't really even care. I would just really let it. It is what it is. We weren't meant to be together, and I'm gone. Go ahead, Styles.
And
What you said you
to,
had something for Bunny?
yeah, Bunny, look, check this out. Right. You watch American Gangster? I mean, you know who Frank Lucas is? You know what I mean? He was a big time drug dealer and everything. Now this goes to multiple people, not even just drug dealers. It's people who came up, right? Frank Lucas did all the hard work, right? He came up here, did his thing, pretty much by himself in his small circle. They got on, got super rich. Then he went, got all his country ass family. Said, y'all ain't really got to do no work, no initial work. I got these fronts. I need y'all to run it, and y'all gonna be millionaires. Don't worry about nothing. Your kids gonna be taken care of. Your girl, your husband gonna be taken care of for generations, right? I'm there for y'all. Y'all my family. Y'all my family. I didn't have to come get these country ass niggas. I could have left them where the fuck they was. I came and got them. Coffee, you hear me? He
I
went and
got you.
got
Go
them,
ahead.
brung them up, gave them everything. I'm there for y'all. What y'all need? We gonna get it done. You know who told on him? The same family that he just did everything for. Same family that he was there for in their darkest time, in their time of need, when he needed them, when the ball was dropping in his darkest hour, and they in their own darkest hour, they turned their back. They turned their
Big
back.
fact. Big fact.
Facts.
Let's go.
I can
Let's
pass
go
one
to.
test. That don't mean they're gonna pass all tests. Life is a journey. A lot of shit happens. A lot of people
So
can
true.
pass the test, like, oh, in my darkest time, that person was there for me. And I'm not saying it's not. So this whole conversation, I'm not telling nobody to cut their people off that they already have. It's not that type of party. Whoever you have is your people, is your people. You know what I mean? If you fine with them, I'm fine with them. You know what I mean? It ain't got nothing to do with me. It's not my life. You know what I mean? This just us having these conversations, right? So boom. That person could be there for you, talk to you. Y'all can have these conversations, this, that, another, so and so, so and so. In this short amount of time, I still wouldn't call them a friend because you ain't been properly tested, no matter how long you've been there. In his darkest hour, that same dude who getting all this information from you and always there for you can be telling your business to somebody else that you don't even like. This is what we call pillow talk. That same dude that he always there for me, so and so, blah, this Skippy, and we had this trauma together, and we had this, and he'll go talk to that shit to your friend who he's sleeping with, and be pillow. Yeah, I was talking to your friend today. Yeah, she was telling me all and be telling us, and dudes do that, tell all your secrets to another woman, and then there'd be a woman that you don't even like, that you probably hate or got beef with, because we don't care. Not saying me, I'm telling you this from a man's perspective. That's all I'm doing. I do give insight, a lot of insight that most niggas will hate me for, into the insight of the dude's mentality. Whether I practice it currently or not, I give you facts about how we think. But it ain't gonna change
Fact.
that because y'all women are so over arrogant when it comes to y'all emotions that y'all still think y'all got the one up. That's why you lose all the time. You're overconfident. When you battle with a
It's
man, you think you're overconfident and you don't even judge his emotional state as being subpar. That I can just, and you really don't know that this is like what they call the plant. They call the plant that'll bite the fuck out of you. I forget what the
the
fuck they
who?
call them. The plant with the teeth and shit. I can't fucking remember
I
off
got
the top
you.
of my head.
I
You know what I
got
mean?
you.
But you really just fall into a trap. You come into a battle over arrogant, and you lose. Y'all like Adrian Broners out here. Hey
God,
man, I ain't gonna train, ain't gonna do nothing, man. I got it. And then you get the spaghetti legs, you get the Bambi legs in the motherfucking middle of the ring. Knocked out.
let's go to the queue.
Yep.
Like I said, for me, it just 100%, no matter what relationship, no matter if we're romantic or no matter if we're friends, no matter if you're associated, no matter if you're a business partner, no matter what. If we have some type of association or relationship, I put 100% trust into what we're building until you show me otherwise.
Ooh, what?
So if we make business plans and then you are consistently falling, like 2 to 3 times falling through those business plans, then we can no longer be business partners. If you are a associate and we're constantly making plans and you're I'm giving you money to make transactions or something like that, and you're constantly following through with those transactions, or you're forgetting stuff, or you're being neglectful of how I feel and stuff like that, then we are no longer associating, or we're no longer friends, or we're no longer business partners. That's how it is.
She said she giving 100% trust out the gate, Coffee.
I heard it. I was my tongue
To
was
men?
tied. She was talking in general. She talking in general. Boy, let's go to the queue.
Yo, fellas, have a good night. Stay blessed, stay safe, stay as awesome as you're gonna be. And until next time, tu tienes a comer culo.
Appreciate that, brother Knives, man. You have a good night too. Let's go to the queue.
Man, I know that this world right now, it seems like it's in shatters. It seems like things are going to get crazy. I just want to let you guys know that there is a way, and wanted to let you guys know, for God so loved the world that he gave to his only begotten Son, for whoever believeth in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. God loves you. Jesus loves you. God bless you, Bo. And I hope everything works out for this world the way that we're sitting right now. In Jesus' name.
He came
Appreciate that.
through,
Simply the
simply the
truth.
truth, came through and blessed the show for the one time, you know what I mean?
All right, man. Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much, man. Let's go to the queue.
Hey, fellas, hope all is well with you both. Tapping in, showing some love. I am looking at this topic. I swear, y'all topics be catching me. When I'm like, no, I'm about to just slide through, say what's up. I'm here, though. Relationships, spouse still texting the ex. I actually had this situation before, and I guess what irked him was that I wasn't jealous and I wasn't like, oh, give me your phone, da da da. Because I'm a firm believer, you can't make nobody do what they don't want to do. And the more
Facts.
you fight
Facts.
it, the
Big facts.
more BS comes with it. And for all that, if I say it once and you can't respect that, then why we together?
Appreciate that, Lady
Miss
V.
Lady, shout out.
Thank you for that. I'm the same way. If we have a conversation about something and you feel like that you feel like you can't respect my wishes, then I don't understand why we still talking. Just cause I blow more hot air, I don't mean like you gonna listen. Appreciate that. Let's go to the queue.
And I will say, Miss Bunny, I'm just curious as to whether you're poly, because I feel like a lot of poly people do have like more open ideas to things like that. So I was just curious because I'm hearing like that a lot lately. Hey, I'm sorry to keep sending this stuff. I know y'all wanted to get off. So I guess I won't be
That's
offended
all
if you
right.
don't play this. But I feel like as far as closure goes, yes, like I think that is more of a womanly thing, generally speaking. You know, we tend to want to ask our ex questions more so than the ex does. The ex is usually like, do you want to get back together type shit. Women are more like, so why did you do this? What made you say this? But I think even though I have had conversations with my exes for closure, conversations with like licensed professionals have helped me more than conversations with my exes. So I think, yeah, like
Facts. Big facts.
certain things that could get out of my ex, I'd rather just go to my therapist. And everybody doesn't have access to healthcare, so I'm not trying to like shit on people, but like personally,
Big facts. Let's go to the queue.
Let's say hypothetically that I'm a tree and I drop acorns. The guy is the acorn. He can then drop from me, go into the ground, and become a tree. He's still fertilizing me. He's still giving me nutrients, but he's also
Yeah,
becoming his
damn.
own thing.
God
I
damn.
don't have to, yes, I'll have to add, but I won't have to add much. That's what I'm saying. Like, at the end of the day, I cut him off, yes, or he fell off. Yes.
You feel me?
But I'm not cutting the tie completely. I'm just we were friends. We weren't friends beforehand and we should have been and we weren't because I trying to replace something. What's going on with the light? Okay, I thought I had a ghost.
Goddamn.
Okay. Lost my train of thought.
Goddamn.
If I cannot trust you to be an adult and take responsibility for your actions and just not talk to that person, or even if she come crying to your shoulder with her with a trench coat on and nothing else, and you can't say I'm with this person and I love this person enough not to fall into temptation, then you might as well just not get in a relationship with me at all. Period. Do not waste my time if you know for a fact you cannot fight temptation.
Oh
To
no, we
me
gonna waste your
personally,
time.
that's just a poor excuse. Oh, you accidentally fell in the dick? Your dick accidentally fell in her? Or
Yeah.
you were just your
Buddy is
temptation fell into her
crazy.
temptation? Nah. As an adult, you gotta take some responsibility. Ain't none of that. None of that. If I can't trust you and you can't trust yourself to be around people, then you just might as well just we shouldn't even be together.
Yeah,
Listen, what I'm telling you is things happen. I've stated this multiple times on multiple shows. Right or wrong, coffee. What I'm about to say. Right.
I already know. Go
A
ahead.
woman's weakness is things, normally materials. They're trying to have a very comfortable life, and whatever makes them comfortable, whether it's this house, this car, this family, this whatever this big ass mirror that y'all like to put in all around the fucking house for all the type of reason, or the towels in the bathroom that you don't want nobody to use, all that shit. Y'all want all that shit. That's your weakness. It's not. I mean, it's not a weakness as in it's something weak. You know what I mean? That's your weakness. That's what y'all succumb to. A man's weakness is a woman. It's our ultimate weakness, right? Not that we can't control ourselves to that degree. It's just we don't want to. It's not that we can't control ourselves. We don't want to. It's not that we can't trust ourselves. We trust ourselves. We know it. We know us. That's why I'm telling you. I'm telling you this right now. I'm telling you this right now. What's gonna happen? Dudes know themselves. A dude who's trying to keep female friends around is keeping them around for a reason, and it's not to be a friend. It's because I like the way she look. I like the way she's shaped. I like her vag, whatever the case. I like how she give whatever oral. That's why a majority of dudes keep them around. It's your fault if you keep me around while keeping them around. That's a loss for you. I didn't tell you to do that. I'm not making you do that. And a dude will trick you. Like, nah, these just my listen. I'm telling you what the majority. I don't know your dude, how strong your situation is. I don't know his, you know what I mean, his turmoil, things he's been through. He might not, you know what I mean? But that's a diamond in the rough. That's not most dudes. That's a diamond in the rough. That's not most dudes. Am I a cheater? No. But you know what? I don't put myself in a position to cheat. You know why? Because I don't trust myself in those positions. I can't tell you what I would do if this ex friend X we was just in a room and she just got butt ass naked or whatever the case was. Maybe me and Angie going through something, whatever case I'm mad about Skippy. I can say right now at this table, no, I wouldn't do nothing. We talking about reality though. You get what I'm saying? We talking about reality. A lot of people say they won't do a lot of things. I repeat, a
Until they
lot of
put in
people
that
say they won't
situation.
do a lot of things. Facts. Until they in that situation. Then it's something completely different. You don't know if you're gonna pass that test until you've been tested. You just can't be like, man, nah. We do it. Of course, we all do it. I would never. I would never. Man, if this happened, if that man, if it wouldn't happen. And then niggas get in the situation and then it's different. It ain't that easy. I know better than to put myself in that position. Yeah, am I gonna still say I would never cheat on Angie? Yes, I will say that. And I say that not thinking about the situation of me actually being in it. I would hope that I wouldn't do that. But to back that up, I'm gonna make sure at all times that I'm never in a position for that to even be tested.
Facts. Faithful men do not put themselves in tempting situations. You should like. Why would you even? for me personally, and I'm not saying that that's every situation. Faithful man, just don't put yourself in tempting situations. I don't need to be tempted. Let's go to the queue.
Oh, what you said about, you're in your relationship and they're talking to you about their current relationship, what's going on right now to their ex. Oh, yeah, she's 100% correct. And think about it like this. You don't realize, since you're the ex, that you are now becoming basically an emotional sponge for them. So both sides get hurt. The current person that they were with and their ex.
Facts.
The plant that you were talking about is a Venus flytrap.
Thanks.
Venus
That's what it
flytrap.
is. The fly traps. Yeah. They look like a plant. A lot of things land on them just thinking it's a plant. And it is a plant. But it'll eat you.
That's
It'll
right.
eat you.
It's a different type of plant.
Yeah.
Let's go.
This
Let's go
motherfucker
to
like
the
a
queue.
carnivore.
Hey, that guy that just came in and was talking about Jesus, he was talking big facts. I work with a guy named Jesus, and like he makes real good fucking chicken Milanese.
Oh my God, bro! I can't deal with this one. Man,
Yeah,
go to
damn.
work, man. Let's go to the queue.
I don't believe in friend zones. If I tell a guy, hey, I'm trying to fuck, and he's like, nah, I'm not, I don't see you like that, then okay, if there was nothing more here than douches, I don't want to talk to you then. Cause clearly we are not on the same wavelength. We are not vibrating on higher frequencies together.
Oh
So
no,
bon voyage. Like,
did she go?
if I don't believe in friend zones. If I tell a girl, hey, I like you, you like me, what's good? And she's like, I don't like women, then I'm not gonna stick around. Okay. There was nothing else there. Now if we establish a friendship first and then we're like, let's see if this could be something, friends with benefits, and it doesn't work out, then fine, we continue to be friends. But if I initially go in with the thought of banging and you turn me down, I'm not gonna stick around and wait for my chance or my opportunity to strike. It is what it is.
But dudes do.
Dude, that's women.
That's
You
what
a
I'm saying.
woman. A woman will sit there and probably be like, "It's over." A man, that ain't what he think. Go ahead, Steph.
Now, this is why women are picking up friends along finding relationships when dudes are smash and dash. And you be wondering, like, man, how you just and don't care? Not saying all dudes, you know what I mean? It's a lot of dudes, and I'm not saying it's even cool that we're like that, because it's not cool the way women are too emotional. I don't think it's cool. Dudes aren't emotional enough, and women are too emotional. That's, to me, that's facts. To me, dudes aren't emotional enough, and where it needs to count, and women are too emotional.
I
And
think.
both of us are
Good.
flawed in those situations.
I think too much of anything is bad, and not enough of something is not good. So you got to find a happy medium to your emotion. If you have too many emotions, people going to take advantage of your emotion. If you don't have enough emotions, you know what I'm saying, people going to take advantage of that also. So having too much is bad, and not having enough is not good. That's just my approach on it. Let's go to the queue.
See, no one said I skipped all of those other things. Like I said, we talked and we got to the point of being friends. I never said I skipped all of that. It was just a lot to say. I didn't want to go through this every single step of every single relationship, which I've
We
had
finna
a
see.
lot due to the fact that I was trying to replace something that I was missing. But no, they didn't just go straight from a drunk hookup to friend. And like I said, I'm a demisexual, so I had a conversation with them beforehand. Then drinks got involved, or we had a conversation, I got vulnerable, and then we had the sex, and then we got into a quick little relationship, and then I realized I fucked up, and then we talked about it for a couple of months to a year before we even decided that we were going to be friends. It was never just a fuck date break up friend situation. It was a lot of steps in between that.
This is my question for Bunny, and Bunny is young, right? Because you just said you was doing this kind of back to back, no judging. You know what I mean? She said what she said already. Cool. How many of these friends do you have that became friends from failed relationships, right? And when you come up with that number, I need a time frame on those friends. From the time y'all started doing what y'all was doing to the point that y'all said that y'all was gonna be a friend. What's that period of time? So boom, we hooked up. We started drinking. We had a conversation. We had sex and started building a relationship for 3 to 6 months, and then we broke up. And then we kept talking after that. About 6 months later, we decided to be friends. So that's a year from the time initially started to the time we decided we're gonna be friends. That's a year, right? Give me the time frame. I don't need to know everything in between. So just say, well, I got 6 friends that used to be our ex-lovers. I got 6 friends, and friend 1 that'll be about a year. Friend 2 will be about 2 years. Friend 3, from start to time we decided it was gonna be friends, it'd be 6 months. Give me those times.
Let's
Because
go
I
to the
know
queue.
I can't remember exactly how old you are, but I know it's young. I know it's young. And I guarantee you what you ain't finna say is because they wasn't at the same time, right? They wasn't at the same time with coffees. They was consecutive, not concurrent. They was consecutive. So I guarantee you she ain't finna say, oh, one was 5 years, another one was 5 years, another one was 5 years. Because she like low 20s.
She did give a disclaimer that a lot of that happened when she was going through her rebound stage, where
I know that.
That's what I'm saying. So already she don't gave you what it was. It was going through a stage where she was in a vulnerable situation emotionally and mentally, where she used her relationships as emotional fillers.
Which is why I'm saying, because I know some of these was a short period of time. How did they get to a friend? That's how I got to the point in the first place of we went from drinking, talking, sex, friends. Not saying it happened like 3 days for 3 steps.
Right.
I'm saying it was short because she stated that it was short lived because of what was happening. So I'm saying even 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, are we really giving people friend titles in that period of a time?
Well, you gotta
just to go to the next person and do it again 5 months later, and I got a new friend. And then 6 months later, a year later, I got a new friend. And another year, I got a new friend.
Well, and her and you know what I'm saying, I'm pretty sure she's gonna get back in the queue. And her thing, the way that in the world that Bonnie lives in, and she would tell you the way she vibrate, or you know what I'm saying, is that she sees people in different spaces. Bunny is that if they connect on a certain level, they can enter in that friend zone with her. Bunny, if you still in here, come back and let me know if I'm right or wrong. That's how she sees it. She doesn't see it as the way that we see it, or other people see it. That you have to work different stages. She said if they
that's the
go through,
problem. If that's the case, then that's the problem.
And she did say some of her situations go the same. And my thing is,
she said all the ones that ended badly, she cut them off. But the ones that didn't end badly is pretty much still around. But they can still do just as much damage as the people that left badly. All I'm saying is, it's certain things, and I get this in this 2021, this 2000 era, these last 5-10 years, we've been stretching the boundaries of a whole lot of shit. We've been stretching the boundaries to a whole lot of shit. A lot of rules. Yeah, a lot of things is there to put in place. Can't be changed. You can try to change them all you want. And it's cool for you to try to do so. But when they backfire, things don't work. It's because you just doing to it. You know what I mean? A blueprint is a blueprint. You can add things to it, but guess what? That becomes another blueprint. You can't change the blueprint. You know what I mean? The 10 Commandments, I'm not a religious person anymore. The 10 Commandments are the 10 Commandments. You can't add nothing to it. You can't change them. You can't stretch them. It can't go from don't Do not sleep with our neighbor's wife to, oh man, but what if they going through a rough patch? No, nigga, it's still don't sleep with our
Right.
neighbor's wife,
My
nigga, no
name
matter
was
what.
right.
You can't stretch it. That is what the rule is. And if the rule is there to be set in stone for a reason. It's so you can never cross that boundary to try to test. It's to keep you in line. It's the same reason why we got dividers on the highway. You don't test the dividers, do you? You stay in your fucking lane. That's what you do in life. There's certain rules and regulations that we should just stay within the confines of. They're there for your protection. A lot of people got into situations where they called a lot of people friends and they got a lot of people hurt. A lot of people killed, or a lot of people in jail, a lot of people backstabbed, a lot of people got their man taken, a lot of people got their wife taken, a lot of people got babies by their best friends niggas and shit like that.
I definitely agree. If you're not careful with the name friend, you definitely can do a lot of those things that Styles talking about. You definitely can get yourself in a situation that will change your life. You thought that guy was your friend. He asked you to drive him somewhere. He ran in the store and robbed the store. Now you going to jail with him because you drove him to the store. He told you to go fast. You went fast because you like, man, what the hell you got into? So a lot of situations that you think somebody's friend can cause you a lifetime of turmoil. So it's always different ways it can go. Same thing with in a relationship. Like I think one of the young ladies said tonight, if you're telling your ex about your current relationship, that's how it is.
It's like, okay, boom. Another example, right? As much as I know my situation, right? That's like someone saying, I know this person is a friend. As much as I care for and I love Angie, right? And I can sit here and I can say that to anybody. As much as I care for, as much as I love Angie, right? And I feel like I will always be there for her. To be honest with myself, I can't say that she feels the same way, no matter what. I can only speak for me. You can't speak for the other person. You could tell me your mental space and your emotional space, right? You be like, oh no, man, my friend would never do that. How many people have said that? You don't know what's in your friend mental space or what's in his emotional space or her emotional space. You don't know what they plan on doing. Not saying that they're going to plan to do something, but I can't speak for no man. I can't speak for nobody. I wouldn't try to say what's on this person's heart or what's on their head. What's you know what I mean? What's going on with them mentally? I don't know. I could probably tell you physically. You know what I mean? I can see what I can see physically, spiritually, emotionally, mentally. I can't tell you what's going on or the intent of another individual. You're not in their head, and I can tell you anything. You'll be like, "Oh man, Leonard, never," because I done told you anything, and I've shown you some things too. And you think that, but it's not what it is. I just showed you enough or did enough for you to think what I need you to think.
True. True.
And again,
Let's go.
that's
Go
not
ahead.
saying people need to be questioning their friends or their associates or acquaintances. But I've had
Yes, you do.
associates for years before motherfucker was
Yes, you do.
that I called a friend. I ain't see enough. Just like the dating process. I said we get into relationships too fast because you ain't seen enough of a person to think that person or decide if that person should be a good girlfriend or a boyfriend. You ain't been with that person long enough in no 3 months, no 5 months, no 6 months. Now can it happen out the blue if the stars align? Is it possible? Yes, anything is possible. But the odds of it happening is what? You know what I mean? Like before in Bonnie case, before Bonnie discovered Chimera, how many knockoff Chimeras was it? How many Chimeras didn't make it before you found out? He's like one out of who knows, you know what I mean? Angie just will be the one out of the eight ladies I've talked to. I mean, that was 7. My percentage is like 15%, 12% or some shit. That's not good. I was lucked up though and I found one. But that's not a good percent.
I think you, for me, I just look at every situation is if we was dating and if it wasn't something traumatic that brought us together or kept us around each other, I'm more likely not gonna be texting you. That's just me. If you let me know when you're done, we'll go to the queue.
And that's just it. Pretty. Hey, listen, again, the topic is your spouse still text. I'm gonna bring it back to that before we get up out of here. We make it a 3-hour show. We got 8 minutes left. We're gonna play everything in the queue. You know what I mean?
Let's
We're gonna
go.
play
Let's
everything in
go.
the queue though. But your spouse still texting your ex. How do you feel about it? Closing thoughts for everybody. You know what I mean? And we're gonna get up out of here. I am your boy LA Styles, aka the LA Styles, aka the one and only Stereo Styles, and that is Black Knight 24. And we are
Yes,
two
sir.
parts of the initiated. And best believe that we are of the initiated.
You better
And let's
believe it.
let's go to the
Make sure you
queue.
hit that follow button. Make sure you hit that follow
Yeah.
button. Let's go
Follow
to the
your
queue.
boys on our road to 500. Trying to be
Let's
on our
get
road
it.
to 500. Hit that share button, man. Sharing is caring. That's all we ask. Hit that share button or hit that follow button. Or hit both. Hey.
Hit both of them, man. Hey, guess what? Be on that. Take that journey with us. Let's get it.
Okay, I had to take like a 5-minute break, but I'll come back on to say I hope you guys have a great night. The show was great. I didn't hear anything you guys were saying, but I love the
Goddamn.
conversation. But I gotta go. I gotta take a nap. My brain is killing me again. Have a great night, guys. Bye.
Bye bye.
I thought like Bunny had like a migraine or something going on. Gotta do
Man,
something
she
about
got.
that.
Well, I know she already gone, but I'm gonna tell her next year. What helps me with my migraine? Just side note, is a chiropractor. Just by him relieving that pressure off your spine can do something. Him, you know what I'm saying? Tweaking your body and inlining your body can help also. Let's go to the queue.
So, out of all the relationships I had, I started dating at 16. I'm 28 now. I've had a good number of relationships. At all the relationships I had up to this point, 4 of them are still, well, 2 of them are friends, and 2 of them are associates, if we're putting those type of labels on them. It went from like a month or 2 of like casually hooking up to relationship. Then I want to say not even close to a year, so like a couple months to a year of dating, and then we broke up. And then like for anywhere between 5 to 6 months to about 3 to 4 years of not talking, and then us coming together, talking about why we broke up, coming together, talking about why we broke up, and then realizing that we weren't supposed to be in a relationship to begin with, and then becoming or getting reacquainted and talking and just rebuilding the bridge that had fell apart. Didn't burn, didn't collapse, just kind of fell apart, and then becoming associate or friends. So from us breaking up to us becoming associate or friends, about 3 months to 4 years of a gap of us either not talking or having very little to no contact, and then getting back to talking, and then becoming associate or friends. You right, Night, and personally for me it's not a problem because like I said, I yes, everyone has their own opinions and their own way that they look at life. My way is different from your guys' way of living or looking at life. I look at life as spectrum, like a spectrum or like a rainbow. Everything is so different, and each person brings in a different type of like situation or purpose into my life, regardless of what our past relationship was. If we can come to an understanding of who we are now, and there's no hard feelings and there's no toxic traits or relationships, then we can vibe on that level. Like I hate putting titles on for that exact reason. Most of the time, if I'm talking about someone I'm in a relationship with, I don't say that I'm in a, like, I don't say, oh, that's my boyfriend or girlfriend. They're my significant other. I say that a lot. And that, for me personally, that's because boyfriend or girlfriend seems like it's just a weird title for me. Just like, friends and best friends and associates and stuff, they're weird titles for me. Like,
To be set in stone for a reason.
that was weird. If I connect with you, then I just connect with you. That's what it is. There is no titles. There is like, shit happens. We get over it and we move on. And it's either we do move on from that and we continue to, talk and be cordial and just vibe, or we don't and we just go on our separate ways. I'll still be cordial and I'll say hi to you if I see you. Unless that we 100% agreed on no contact whatsoever, or you don't even look my way. But other than that, like, if I see you, hey, what's up? How's life been? Or, you add me on Facebook or anything like that, hey, we can go years without talking. If you come back into my life and you say, hey, I'm sorry for X, Y, and Z, I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's fine. Yeah, no hard feelings, and we can go on about our business and just continue to live life.
So what is my boy Cyborg? Because he ain't got no titles.
She said that's her significant other. I mean, I'm cool. I guess the one thing I think me that I have different than other people are, I don't either I'm in a relationship or I'm in a relationship just with myself. I don't do relationships, other relationships. I don't do rebounds. If I'm doing rebounds, it ain't a relationship. It's just rebounds. It's two single people messing with each other. Like
Trying to
I'm not
smash.
one of them people who
Trying to Hulk
goes
smash
back.
something.
Right. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't want to be fake to the listener. I believe people who are single for more than a year are more capable of having a relationship with a person that's going to be stronger just because now they've been out there, they don't saw what they wanted or thought they wanted, picked that, thought that, and they better in that situation. That's just what I think. But I think Bunny has something that works for her or in her thought process. Bunny looks for things in a situation of if they vibe with me, I'm willing to put them there. So I'm not mad at her thought process. Everybody have a different quirky way of thinking. I do believe the consensus has been tonight that more women are willing to be friend to text their ex or be friends with their ex. Most men, I think we only had one man who said that he was cool with it. I think it was only one man who said he was cool with it as long as she told him. Me personally, I'm not cool with it. Uh, don't tell me. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you want to do, then my answer gonna be then that's the person you need to be with. You saying our intimate time with them, go ahead with him, go ahead. I don't need to be here if that's the person you want to confide in about something. Now that's not a tragic event. You know what I'm saying? If you got kids together, of course you got to be good co-parents. I believe you should be good co-parents. But me personally, I'm not gonna sit here and you reaching out to your ex and it's no reason for y'all to reach out to each other. Like, no, we don't have to. Either you cut some communication line, or guess what? Just cut mine, or I cut it for you. Let's go to the queue.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna get ready to head to bed. I'm just gonna say this. It was one thing that one of the women said that, oh, well, the reason why that we're not friends now is because, yeah, I may end up cutting it off, but it may not have anything to do with the person that I was in the relationship with. What you don't realize is that by doing that, it's like in their position, you have to see from their position. You are punishing them for something that they have absolutely nothing,
Big
to do
facts.
with.
Big facts.
And then trying to have it that they're now in the friend zone. It's like, I'm telling you from my perspective, it's like putting salt in the wound.
I already it's one. If you just now listening, we was talking about one of the viewers said that sometimes you be texting your ex so you can find closure. And I said, if we break up, I don't need closure. My healing is for me. And she said, well, sometimes maybe that person can tell you why they did something. And my thing was, you did it because you wanted to do it. You did it because I allowed it by focusing more on you than on us. And sometimes in a relationship that happens. Your focus on trying to make somebody else happen distracts you from understanding that each person in a relationship is trying to make each other happy. It just shouldn't be one sided. And sometimes it becomes an 80-20 rule. One person giving 80, the other person giving 20%. So you're not trying to make sure that person making you happy too. But once you go outside the relationship and you hurt me, hey, and we don't want to separate, I don't need closure. I got closure when I said it's done.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to the queue.
So, yeah, don't be texting your ex, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Thank you.
Goddamn.
Like it to me, I, I'm with everybody else on that texting because it's an emotional attachment. Yes, it's not the same as a relationship, but for me, I get in a relationship with somebody so we can build something together, so we can become a whole unit. Whatever you miss and whatever you need, let me know. If I'm not in a space to give you that, that's as your boyfriend, as your husband, fiance, that is my job to get equipped to be able to handle whatever and have whatever you need. Same way for a woman. If a man need if he a guy who's a vegetarian, right? And you dealing with a guy who's a vegetarian, but you eat meat, you still got to find dishes that he can eat as well that you cook. You have to adapt and overcome. So for me to be like, yeah, I just text my ex because she cooked this mean such and such such and such. That should be a stick in the side because now you basically saying, hey, just be you, but she got some of what I like. I'm taking two people for the whole to make one person. No, I ain't with that. I ain't with that. Let's go to the queue. Unless you got some style.
Oh no, go to the queue. We got to close this joint
I
out.
don't know what's in anybody's, mental or emotional space. And I never put anything past anyone. I always tell people, like, just like the whole guy situation. Duh, I know every guy wants to have sex, regardless if she pretty or not. If she offering the coochie, 9 times out of 10 a guy's going to take it. I understand that. I know that. I'm the same way. If a man or a woman, transsexual, whoever, offer me some sex, and I have a connection with you just a little bit, I'm like, oh, okay, I might hit, we'll see what it is working with, but at the same time, like I said, it's up to you to have those boundaries, have certain rules that you are not going to break. It's also up to you before you even develop a whole ass relationship with another person for y'all to sit down and say, okay, I'm not okay with you talking to your ex. I'm not okay with you having this type of relationship with this person, X, Y, and Z. At the end of the day, that's what it is. It's all about communication.
Okay, I feel you on that. I mean, every relationship is about communication, regardless of who it is. So I'll give you that. Let's go to the queue.
I'm communicating to you that I still talk to X, Y, and Z, and these are the reasons I talk to X, Y, and Z. If you're okay with that, then cool. If you're not okay with that, then let's talk about why you're not okay with that. And if we can't work past that, then all right, this relationship ain't it. Plain and simple. Like Orlando has told me, like when we got a couple of weeks into our relationship, he let me know I don't like for you to really talk to your friends about our relationship because it can be one-sided because they're your friends or X, Y, and Z. But he told me he didn't like me to talk to my friends about our relationship, and I respect that. And that's why communication, we can work through that. Is all about communication. You talk to your partner, hey, I see you texting your ex, I don't like that. If your partner can respect that and they don't talk to their ex, then it is what it is. If they can't respect that, then maybe you should go on about your life and get a different partner.
Communication is the key. If the person can't take it,
Gotta walk away. Let's go to the queue. It's your boy Black Knight 24 and the LA Styles. Make sure you hit that follow button. We're here Monday through Friday, 9 p.m. Central Time. Let's go.
See, at the time, I didn't know they were rebounds. I was legit treating them like they were like life partners, but I didn't see that they were rebounds until like recently, like a year or two, when I was finally going through like life and actually thinking about everything that I have ever been through. Like then I'm like, oh, those were just rebounds because that wasn't a relationship that was supposed to happen. We just supposed to be fuck buddies, and that was it. Also, Chimera is my everything. He's my world. He's my significant other. He is a human being that I am infatuated with. He is just my rock. He is just my everything. Like it's so hard to put him with a title because he means so much to me. Like, and that's for everybody. That's literally how I look at everybody. Like the moment I make a meaningful connection with you, you are my everything until otherwise. Until you show me otherwise.
Yeah, damn. I don't know what we're gonna do with you.
You gotta just love him, man. That's what you gotta do, man. You gotta love Bunny.
Like, yes, there's some people that are my everything. They're higher than other people. They'll take priority. But in the time being, everyone is like a part of, like, they're just part of this big collective of love that I have to give. And I'm giving it, and people are receiving it until they show me that they don't want to receive my love anymore. But no, he's my everything. He's just my big bear that I just love to love on.
Yeah, damn.
Hey, man. Ladies and gentlemen, man, it's been a great, fun, exciting, emotional roller coaster of a show tonight, man. I am truly humbled that everybody came out and participated in the show. And without you guys, we will not be able to create a great show. Man, we are Black Knight 24 and the LA Styles. We are part of we are co-hosts, and you guys are the other hosts. Man, we come here, we make a show every Monday through Friday at 9 p.m. Central Time, and we just have a great time, man. As we always do, we want everybody to be safe. And say if you believe in the coronavirus, you don't. We still want you to be safe. Make sure you're taking care of your family. If you lost anybody during this time, man, we send our deepest condolences to you and your family. Or also will ask you, Lord, is anything else you're going through? This is money check in. If you don't, let us know if we can help you in any kind of way, man. Make sure you hit that follow button, man. And like as always, man, stay safe. Be smart about how you're moving out here in these streets. It's crazy, man. So just try to take care of yourself. And also make sure you hit that follow button, man. We got an awesome show coming tomorrow at 9 p.m. Platonic Relationship. Hey, man, come here and talk about it. Let us know if it's possible. And if it's not possible, let us know why, man. It's been a great show. We don't had a 3 hour show, but hey, man, we do it for the people, man. On this show, we make sure we play every message every time, man. Make sure you go also follow us on our social media platforms. You can find them in our avatar head. Make sure you do that. We do giveaways here, and the way you enter for the giveaways to be able to follow us on stereo and all our social media platforms. Man, we thank you for the night, man. This has been your boy Black Knight 24 with my main man, the LA Styles, man. Take us home, man. The mic is hot. Let's get it.
Man, this one gonna stay short, I'm tired. I'm tired. You motherfuckers done kept us up for 3 hours.
Man, I love it, man. I love it, bro. You already know how I get down.
This is your boy LA Styles, aka the LA Styles, aka the one and only Stereo Styles. Thank you guys for coming out for the beginning show, our first show of the week, Monday. Everybody, we know Monday is a drag. It is what it is. We try to spice things up to have these conversations just so you can go to bed with something on your mind or some type of mental stimulation. All right. Make sure to follow us on here. All our content, man, is just, what I mean? It's like a family over here. It's a round table. Nobody is judged for anything over here. We just like to have these conversations from various standpoints and to see people's various perspective from who they are, what they are, from where they come from, how they was brought up, to try to get a better understanding, or to get a consensus understanding on certain topics or specific topics. With that, we appreciate you guys coming out. We do have another show tomorrow. Actually, all the shows are in our are lined up for the rest of the week. So if you go ahead and hit our profiles, you can see what the next shows are for the rest of the week, and some of the ones for next week. All right, so the only thing you got to do is hit that motherfucking follow button. Make sure you hit that share, man. If you took anything from this or found the conversation entertaining in any way, shape, or form, you make sure you hit that share button at the end of this. All right, hit that share button because
Definitely
sharing is
appreciate it.
caring, and let your people get this information too. With that, we appreciate y'all. Everybody stay healthy and safe with what's going on out here in the whole pandemic.
I got
Hope
one thing.
everybody go ahead.
If you want to do a show with us, go to our Instagram DMs, get in our DMs. Let us know if you want to do a show. We usually do shows on Saturday and Sunday because Monday and Friday is our day. But if you can catch us early, that's cool. Also, if you got show ideas that you would like for us to discuss, also go to our Instagram DM box, leave it in there. Let us know what's your stereo name so we'll know who you are. Do that, we got you. Go ahead, Styles, my bad.
And if you're interested, also you can message Bunny on Instagram. I think it's Instagram, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep,
Let me double
yep.
check that real quick. And look, make sure she got her shit attached. Okay, boom. You can message Bunny on Instagram. She is in charge of the Discord. So if you want to get involved and have some of these chats or conversations after the fact or after the show is over, and when it's over, it is over. She might be able to, or is willing to let you in on the Discord so you can continue to have some of these conversations. There's a lot of people who's been in here, multiple shows, and some people seem to be a little bit scared or afraid to get their opinion. This is a safe
Right.
zone. Nobody is judged for anything. Although our opinions will differ from time to time because our lifestyles are different. No one judges anybody here for anything that they do. I try to reiterate that. You do what you do. I don't really give a fuck what you do. No disrespect, but you shouldn't care what I do either. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. We just here to have this conversation at this table of various individuals. That's why we our show is built on the audience. It's not built on me and Black Knight having a conversation. It's built on the conversation with you. That's why, and it's so important to us to play all the messages so we can get all the feedback. The show doesn't end
Correct.
until everyone's feedback is in. This is how we have these conversations. All right, so it don't work
Absolutely.
without y'all. So this is clear a judgment free zone. You know what I mean? Again, we can't dictate other people in the chat feelings or how they think about certain things, but coming from me and Black Knight, hey, judgment free zone. With that, again, y'all hit that follow
Oh,
button. Y'all make sure you hit that share button. Sharing is caring. Hope everyone that you love is still safe. It's being safe, is in good health, and we hope to see you guys here tomorrow, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's your boy LA Styles, and I'm out. Peace.
this your boy Black Knight 24. I'm out. Love.